Hello, hello, and welcome to this wonderful show on Weekend Eve. That is Thursday. That is also the day of which, 34 years ago today, Martha was indeed introduced to Earth. Having come formerly from Mars, she was born into this Earth, an alien-type creature, and we say, happy birthday to our executive producer, who is Martha, everybody. Martha, we will be giving the bumps to, perhaps, during the show. You go one end, Deb, I'll get t'other. Mike, if you could go in middle. All right?
Sounds like a plan.
Deb will take the rear. Now, please. Amelia is also... What's going on here? Amelia was so excited she literally barfed and has gone home because she was poorly, to be fair. Martha Bartha. Yeah, I like that. Chloe is even more pregnant than she was yesterday. Looks like she has been... You've been stood in a grow bag overnight, Chloe.
I've got a pump.
Yeah. You got a football pump through belly hole. Belly, that's what pigs have. Tummy. Hello, Rudge.
Hello, Jenny. Cleary.
Cleary. How are you on this day where they've also announced that Gerard Depardieu drinks 14 bottles of wine a day and says he's not affected? Did you see that in today's paper?
Really?
Yes. Yes. That's the day today. So it's a rather bizarre day of all sorts today, Deb. What have you got to add on the table of abnormality?
Just my normal life, really.
Just life as Rouge knows it?
Just life, yes. Life in our household's never normal.
I don't think life in any blooming household's normal, is it?
No,
Sarah Elvin last night, I see from the gossip page that is Facebook, was having a meal cooked for her and her husband by the kids. Halfway through, the child slices the top of his finger off, and the anniversary meal that was prepared had to be put on hold, and off they went to the A&E department.
Disaster.
So I hope you're all right. Everything's fine. But it is one of those kind of days today, Deb.
It is.
Tell us what's exciting about today, kit-wise, though.
Kit-wise. Now, we've got some fantastic rose quartz cabochons, which made me clap like a little seal when I opened the bag.
I can imagine that.
And then, what else have we got? We've got just some really interesting kits today that each one's really different from the other, and I loved all of them. They were all brilliant.
It's always nice to spark the ignition of thought, isn't it, when you get something, not just, you just got to be like, right, oh, I've never seen that. And we got quite a lot of that today.
Yeah.
My presenter's pick, not only is quite musical, and me and Debbie were literally having a jam. She was bongos, I was maracas, I was shaking them. 3 mil, wonderful beads. They're 3 separate items. I think I look a little bit like Bo Peep today. I wasn't thinking this hairstyle through, for which I apologise. Do I look like a sheep? Well, I might look a bit. You know, like the sheep from the from Sesame Street.
A sheep in Sesame Street? I didn't know
That's
there was
what I look
one.
like today. Look, I'll do the face. That's what I look like today. Give us a text, 68777. Start your text with the word JM Studio, then perhaps a message from Martha to say happy birthday. We should do that, really. We should do that. Can we kick off with a glorious, glorious, glorious early bird? Can we? Now I wanted to do the thread zapper to start with. Is that happening? But we haven't got enough of those, so let's do the busts. Now, if we are creating pieces of which we want to sell on a website, if we're creating pieces of which we want to sell on Facebook, if we're creating pieces which we want to photograph to put on the Wall of Fame, perhaps you have got a wonderful jewellery party booked and you're thinking about the best way to show your customers your wonderful, wonderful creations. Maybe you have even gone as far advanced as to book yourself onto a craft stand. Maybe it's a Christmas fair that you've got booked. There is, you know what, there is so much importance put into the display of our jewellery because it's just like food. If somebody just puts it on a table in front of you, you're less likely to want to eat it. But if they display it on a beautiful plate, if they put it all nicely, if you arrange your food nicely on a plate, you're more likely to want to eat it than a big food mash mountain. You know what? I just think it's so important to have quality display pieces like this. It means that you believe in your jewellery. It means that if you believe in your jewellery, your customers will believe in your jewellery. And Angela Edwards, when you come on her wonderful business course, will tell you that is one of the most important things, is to let your customers know that you think that you're worth it, and then they will buy into not only your incredible jewellery, then the fact that you're using incredible genuine gemstones, but you as a professional, they will be buying into you as a jewellery maker or a jeweller in their eyes. They're made of soft leatherette, really spongy, already seeing gorgeous Tracy in the wonderful Cornwall multi-buying. You've got the little stretchy bit here. Now that's great because you can anchor your pieces on, so you can actually get them into position properly over the other side. Now, in this white, you're better off with a white bust if you're using black gemstones, because if you put a black gemstone against a black bust, it'll be lost. So you've got a wonderful gemstone strand like this, or something, maybe something of quite a lot of depth that will get lost in a black bust, then the white bust is absolutely where it is at. I've got you all on the dog and bones today. ZFG C51. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday morning so far. Maybe you started with a poached egg or two. Now we're going to give you both. This is a bit of a double trouble deal, and it is Martha's birthday. You should be extra happy and generous on your birthday. Don't be stingy on your own birthday, Martha. That's not how you want this year to start, this birth year to start. All yours, both busts for £11.95, and that's why we're seeing multi-buyers. What's the regular price on these, Martine? They're normally £8.95 each, so you're getting yourself a really fabulous deal. Already a third of the stock gone. Christine in Gloucestershire, where all the cleverest of the people in the UK are born, has got hers. Carol in Worcestershire, you've got yours. Alison in London, 10. Lynn, you've got yours. June of the East Ridings of Yorkshire, which do sound frightfully posh. Judith of Yorkshire, Anonymous of West Midlands, Encana, you've got yours in Berkshire. Eleanor in Midlothian, Jewellery Maker in West Midlands, Sharon in Gloucestershire, again, another one of my fellow Shire disciples, £11.95. Am I allowed to say disciples? I don't know, I just did. Half of the stock is now gone and sold out. This is Ye Early Bird. On this wonderful, glorious day. What's the actual date today, Martha? You should know this. The 18th of September. Are you a Libran or a Virgo? You are a Virgo. My daughter's a Virgo. I know about you. Organised, efficient, but also a little bit nerdy. That's Virgos for you. Are you a Virgo, Chloe? Yeah. Yes, you are, aren't you? 11.95. Can I just tell you something about a Virgo? And this is every Virgo I've ever met, because my grandma, the nuts one, she's a Virgo as well. They always think they're right, even when they're not. Because Mia will swear blue is black, just because she always thinks, yes, you do. You're all going, no, we just are always right.
She's always wrong.
You're always wrong. She's not. Now, de Bruges. Display pieces. If you're selling or if you're photographing.
Yep.
Photographing, is that a word?
Yes.
Okay, good. How important to you are these sorts of things?
Well, I think it's vital, and I think it's one of the top reasons, if you are selling your pieces, either on a website or on a stall, I think the way it's displayed counts for as much as how the piece is finished, what the design looks like, what the materials are like. And I think if you don't value the piece enough to display it properly and make it look absolutely amazing, then nobody else is going to look at it and think it's amazing either.
I think you're absolutely right. Claire's just telling me that Janet said the other day, you know, Janet, I love her. She's great. She's great, Anya. Janet uses them to actually contour pieces sometimes.
Yes, I do.
Look at them and think, right, okay, yeah. Rather than putting it on herself where she doesn't, it does represent that sort of realistic neckline for you, doesn't it? And it's soft and it's got that sponginess to it as well. $11.95. Don't forget your 30-day money-back guarantee. Not 14 days like some other places. That's not good enough for you. It's a free phone number to dial, 0800 644 655. You're dialing from the UK. You can order for free always online as well. It's all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. You can also use your debit card or your credit card. And how about this? 1 P&P all day long. You don't have to add an extra 50 pence per item like some other places. I went a bit Morrissey then. Heaven knows it's only 1 P&P. I was looking for a shopping channel and then I found a shopping channel. ZFG C81 $11.95. God, I tell you what, if this is how we start, Lord knows where we shall go. But don't forget to text us. Get yourself involved in the party that is today. It's Chloe's 30th birthday tomorrow. She's actually going to become an adult. Oh, are you depressed about it? Can't even have a whiskey, can you? What with you being preggers and all? No. Still a couple of these. Look at everything she achieved, like it's the end of her life. That's what Martha just said. Can I say, Chloe, when you're 30, I know you're quite an adult 20-year-old anyway, 20s. You start becoming more of a, no, maybe it ought to go backwards for you because you're already quite sensible. You're more sensible at 29 than I've ever been at 34. Or ever will. Forget that, Chloe, everything's going to continue as normal. I've got something new for you. Pre-launch of the Jewellery Maker Thread Zapper. I've not seen the Jewellery Maker Thread Zapper before, it's brand new. It's coming. We've seen a Thread Zapper, but not the Jewellery Maker one. So it's branded, it's quality that we can give you the absolute guarantee of, and it's coming to you. Now, what was the comparison? This one's a little bit...
It's a little bit shorter.
A little bit shorter?
So the old one's sort of a longer length.
Same.
Yep. Does exactly the same.
But it does exactly the same, but it isn't the exact same. We've manufactured this and it has our stamp of Jewellery Maker approval on it. The Thread Zapper, the all-new Thread Zapper. It's coming to a screen near you real soon. Right now, you can get your bust, but we only have a limited amount of them available. Now, I have got for you semi-bezel set, amethyst, checkerboard faceted. Absolutely beautiful. I love these. I want a ring made out of those. I've got some spinel for you. You're very you've gone very London town in your voice today, Martha. Get some chime. All right, darling. You do sound like the man from Withnail and I. It's true. Have a look. Do you fancy Richard E. Grant as well? Does everybody?
No.
No, he's too thin for me, but my my mum is a big fan of him. She's literally in love with him, I think.
Probably some of his early films did that, didn't they?
It was his early film. Most women my mum's age, it was Christopher with the lady in red thing. My mum was absolutely sick with that idea and really fancies Rod Stewart and and Richard E. Grant. She's not right. She's my mother after all. There ain't nothing right with that. She likes a man, she said, that looks like he's been beaten up. Like, okay, thanks, Mum. Look at this. Jimmy Nail, my dad's friends with him. Crocodile shoes, aye. Aye, talks right like that. He does, aye. And he always does that. Like that. It did sound a bit Welsh. I did go with Tom Jones then, didn't I? Oh. Oh, if you think I'm weird, Mike is going off on Sunday to be a zombie all day.
Oh, you're starting filming?
Not filming, he's just gone to be. What number is it, darling? These aren't nuggets, they're rounds. That's the wrong box then. It's not in there, my love. Number 1. I got number 4. We're having a little birthday argument. It's rounds. Dear. They've all gone mad. Everyone's gone mad. It's lunacy. They're not, they're rounds. I was right, they were rounds. Listen, if you're going to work here, Master, you're going to have to learn the difference between a nugget and a round. What did you say? What did I say? Yes, what did I say about Virgos? No, they're nuggets. No, they're not. Yes, I bet you're still saying these are nuggets now. It's your birthday, I'm not allowed to be rude to you. It's against the law. Have a look at these. Oh, I love these rounds. And these are nice smooth rounds. You know what? We haven't seen non-faceted rounds of Labradorite. I forgot the word for Labradorite of all gemstones then. For ages. Look at these. I've also got some Lavakite for you. Basically black Labradorite Lavakite, isn't it? Look at those. What a colour. I love these dolphin greys. And then look at this. It's a storm in a teacup right here. Wow. It is storm grey. Did you have a storm last night? It was a bit stormy in Hertfordshire last night. It was rather stormy and ever so misty and Lord of the Ringsy today when I got up at 5 o'clock, having been woken by the other half snoring. Now, look at that. Look at the drama behind these. I think these are fabulous. They remind me of, if you watch a film where someone has a crystal ball and all that wonderful magic is going on inside, they are totally enchanted. I think that these are deep and dark and mystical, and I like that. A little bit Harry Potter. You've got a storm blue and a dolphin blue. Grey, not blue. But well, I'm saying blue because of the blue that's really out there. That's that lightning right there, isn't it? Oh, it's gorgeous. And dolphins and rainbows seem to be seen in a lot of, sort of fantasy
yes, they go together.
Paintings, don't they? Yeah. So these go really well together. I love these. Would you keep them separately or would you keep them in the same piece? I think I'm drawing to, I mean, they go together, that's unquestionable. I think I'm drawing towards making 2 separate pieces of jewellery out of these, though. What do you think, de Rouge?
I quite like them together because I like the contrast of the grey tone translates across both strands.
Yes, you're right.
But I like the contrast of the facets with the smooth as well. But I know what you're saying because they'd go really fantastically well with a blue tiger's eye as well. They'd work really nicely with a deep blue tiger's eye, so you could separate them out or just add that in as well. And gold findings would be really nice against
See, I would have automatically have thought silver, but gold would look really rich, wouldn't it? And we are going wintry now, we are, aren't we?
We are.
Now I'm going to give you 2 of perhaps our, Labradorite is our most popular gemstone here at Jewellery Maker for so many reasons, I think. You know what? It is dramatic. It does have something no other gemstone has. It's got Labrador essence, that power, that incredible, incredible lightning bolt flash, and it's totally natural, which I love. If you've ever visited Niagara Falls, thinking about this being founded in Canada, well, I was on the Canadian side, you sort of get, when you go there, you see so many rainbows, and if it's a bit of a cloudy day, it is grey, but with incredible rainbows, just beaming, beaming, beaming. Did you go on the American side, Claire? But you walked across the bridge to Canada. Fair play to you, Claire. Fair play to you. I've been to Niagara a few times. It is beautiful. £12 is not your... £12, hey, £12 is a decent price. Why did it take 5p off? What was that about? Well, it's your birthday. Well, you don't know what's going on. You haven't cracked open that bottle of French Carver, have you? She hasn't. SZGC08 is your item code. £11.95. Well, you know what, like Deb Rudge said, she would put these together. She would put these in with some blue tiger's eye. You know what, we've got loads and loads of ideas for you. Lisa of Gloucestershire, do you know what? I've got a very intelligent audience today, do you know that? I must know if you're shopping from the Shire, whether we're related or not. I must know where exactly from the Shire you are, darling. £11.95 SZGC08. 1B&B all day long. We've had a text message from the lovely Pauline who says, "Good morning, crazy lady." She must be talking to De Bruges. What better wake-up call than Jenny Cleary? A great start to the day. You should tell my family this. Thank you.
Yes.
Can see fun and frolics with you and Debs today. I hope to deliver such fun and frolics. I really do. Thank you. Emma in Derbyshire. Thanks, Claire. I'm doing that not because I'm being... It's all right. I can't see very well. Jenny, one thing is sure, when you're presenting, you cannot be bored. Keep up the good work. You make my morning. Thank you, Carol from Derbyshire. Can I come to Derbyshire? I don't think I've ever been to Derbyshire.
Oh, it's a nice place.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Your brother lives in Derbyshire. Yeah. What does he do? Matlock and Dove. Oh, he's a photographer. Lecturer. Oh. Oh. I'm going to see my brother this weekend, who is moving. I love brothers, but I'm quite sad. In fact, I'm really sad. Where's he moving to again? Saudi Arabia. My brother's moving to Saudi Arabia. I'm so sad.
It's a long way.
It's such a long way. He's working for the British Embassy because he's clever and stuff, you know. £11.95 SZGC08. How's your morning so far? We want to know. Wendy Woo says, "I love lava kite. I'd like to see more nuggets of the... You know, Wendy, we just can't get it so much. I love nuggets, small, medium. Did you say it's Mark's birthday? Happy birthday." Martha's, not Mark's. Martha's. Same thing, though. You never see them both in the same room at the same time, do you? It is. It's like Janet and Michael Jackson. LaToya and Michael Jackson. Get it right, Martha. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Men on the moon, eh? Thanks, Wendy. Thanks, Wendy. I'll pass Mark's wishes on to you, though. To him. Now, I had to give my son a full body massage last night. Did you see?
Again?
He is such a diva. No, well, the thing is, the lad had been to... he had been to learn how to play wheelchair basketball. Well, of course, he doesn't know how to operate a wheelchair. He said it was so hard, his muscles were aching. I said, well, think about it, lad. And then he had football. I had to give him a full body massage. Let's go over to Deb's challenge, shall we? Come with. So yeah, I ended up giving the lad a full body massage. I had to concentrate on his goal scoring foot, Debbie. It's very important, that foot. Come over. Now, you look far too non-busy for my liking.
Me?
Although you've already started.
I've started.
Actually. I'll let you off then. Now, I'm rather jealous because has your challenge got these in it?
Yes.
Is that a thing? Did we mean to put these in Deb's challenge?
I'm using them now, so...
Here at Jewellery Maker, we like to samba. We like to scam chocolate cake. This is how you teach kids rhythm. Did you know that? Scoop. We do.
What, with bead scoops?
Scoop. Yeah, we do. Absolutely. Nothing else should ever be used, especially...
Not rice in a plastic bottle.
Sometimes that, but it's not as pretty. Scoop. No. We do. Come, let's teach the baby. Let's teach the baby some rhythm. Come here. Come here.
Chloe.
Oh. Well, don't blame me when your child's got no rhythm to dance. Don't blame me when they put music on and he doesn't know what he's doing. It's all your fault. Now. Well, I think it might be a boy. I'm not sure. Although today I did say it could be female. Have a look. You've got... I am so jealous of you because I made Martha give these to me today as my presenter's pick. Even though we haven't got enough of them. I was like, I don't care what you say, Martha. These are my presenter's pick. I am the presenter after all. Now, I love them. I bloomin' love them.
I do.
I know you're a big, thick, chunky jewellery maker, but these are so... Oh, yeah, it's so simple to use, to put into jewellery that looks instantly glamorous and fabulous. Look at that. I mean, if you just put that now around a wrist, it works, doesn't it? It just works, it's easy. And you actually can get things like this, bracelets like this, in the high street shops, and you'll pay about £7 for them, £7 or £8 for them. But you know what? It's cost you like 50p to make, which is crazy. Now I'm also going to give you. Now have a look at this chain because it's got this amazing. It's like a peacock pearl, is how I could describe it. Like this amazing colour to it. It's going to be. This is going to be so difficult to show you. Do you know that? Can you see the peacock essence? Good. You can see the peacock alula, can't you?
There was a programme on TV the other night about hummingbirds, and it's got the same iridescence as the hummingbird. Amazing.
The iridescence of a hummingbird. You poet. You utter poet
and I've not
today.
even had my lunch yet.
Look at her. What did she eat for breakfast, jewellery makers? What did you eat for breakfast?
Mushrooms and fried egg on toast.
At
5 o'clock this morning. I don't function if I haven't had breakfast.
You are on fire. I love a mushroom, I do. I love a mushroom.
Yeah.
And I have to have a savoury breakfast.
Yes.
It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
But a lot don't. My son will eat 3 bowls. Have a look. So you've got this wonderful hummingbird chain, poetically described by Deb Rudge because of the breakfast she'd had. So that's where I was going there. Now, totally understandable. Of course, it's all linked. It's all linked in. Now, it's all coming back round into circles. Saw cut jump rings, open jump rings. They are silver on copper, and you have 2 blooming 100 of them. They're 7mm. They are. Then I've got for you crimp beads. I'm just trying to find these. 985. Crimp beads, same as crimp tubes, crimp beads. Now these are nice and wide, as you can see. I was doing that on purpose to show you how beautifully they cascaded.
Spillage.
And again, the key word of today is Niagara Falls. Then I'm going to give to you a lovely 1mm satin cord and a lovely waxed cord.
Yes.
Now these wax cords are going to go through these beads really easily, which is what you just did, wasn't it?
Yep.
Now you've got the chain as well, but you're also going to get, this is rather generous of us actually, you're also going to get memory wire.
Yes.
I'd forgotten the word for it, memory wire.
that metal stuff, yeah.
You know, thingy. Oh, that's it, memory. Yeah. Look at that. So you get 14 of the ring, 14 coils to the spool, and you get 10 of the necklace. Ulia's already in for the. Hello, Ulia. Now you should be paying £28.65. And when I say should be paying, that's what you would be paying if you were shopping for these items and they were individual items rather than putting them in a bulk pack, which means that you're going to get what we consider a bit more of a trade price tag, which we like, especially if we. Oh, I love that peacock alula chain. You've got to have it. The hummingbird chain. NAG C54, sparkle-tastic. You have got the wonderful spacer beads there as well. You get 6 per inch is what I think they're saying. And those are real silver on copper. £15.95 for the whole kit and caboodle. These are £10.95 on their own, and they're coming up later. And you've got the memory wire, the crimp beads, the open jump rings, the wax cord, and the satin cord, and the peacock alula chain, which we're just loving. This is a fabulous value, and loads of you are on the phone lines and on the web for this. Do make sure you are checking out. Susan, Anonymous in Manchester, Sandy, of course the gorgeous Ulia, Helen, I have got Pamela, Carol, Madeline, Barbara in Dorset, Maureen, Stephanie, Alison Norfolk, Hazel, Pammy, Heather, Sue, Julie, Gilly, Jane and Mary, Natasha, you've got yours. Jewellery Maker in Staffs and Stephanie and Carefully, you've got yours. Mel, you've got yours. Don't forget to send some text and let us know what you're on, what you're up to today. Now, what are you up to? Now, you've already started. Is it a secret or are you going to divulge?
It's going to be a big neckline piece, and I've attached the wax cord onto the chain, and then I'm going to work some of the silver beads in with, well, the idea is at the moment Cavendoli style macrame around here with silver beads.
Cavendoli, is that the twisted tiny?
It looks a bit like a tapestry stitch. So it's very close.
Looser.
No,
yeah.
well,
no?
Very close together.
Oh, tight stitch, sorry.
Tight, very close.
Yeah. Okay, because tapestry is tight, not loose, Jenny. I thought you meant crochet.
Ah, yeah.
My brain's gone a bit funny.
You use it, yeah, substituting words and things.
It's because Chloe's near me. 15.95 MAG C54. There are lots and lots of you in on this one. I love that you're getting such a fab deal. I love that you're getting the crimp beads as well. Actually, this is a very loomable kit as well as anything else, because the crimps and the rounds could work in a lovely braided loomy piece. And I know you're a loomer. You're a loomer.
They'd look fantastic actually. Having the crimp beads on one row going along the loom, and then the next row being the round beads, and then back to crimp beads, so you'd get a really lovely texture.
I agree with that. I think there's a lot of texture in this kit. And you've got the memory wire there as well, mind you.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot to be done with this kit, isn't there? And you can macrame onto memory wire as well,
Macrame
can't
and
you?
straight onto the memory wire is really nice effect, just using the basic square stitch.
How do you do it though, with it being so round? Do you have to stretch it out?
Yes. What you can do, what I've done with it is stretch it out, and then you can push the ends into your board. So
do you have a board if you're going to do that?
Just pinch that a sec. So you take...
Are you fighting with it during this or not?
Not really, but if I show you, you can poke it in here and it sticks.
Oh, I see, right in.
Right in, and make sure it's nice and secure, and then you can also then use your pins to just push it flat. And then the other end...
Pins are invaluable, aren't they?
They are.
I hope you got them the other day, by the way.
I missed out! And I want more.
They're hard to get hold of.
They're really hard.
Those.
So then when you cut this end and you poke it in on this side of your board, you can then turn your board round and macrame down your memory wire.
So you go at an angle, would you?
Yeah, I turn it so that then I'm doing square stitch and running down the wire towards me, rather than trying to work sideways on it.
Okay,
so
cool.
Yeah.
Now, we have got lots and lots of you on the phone lines. It is a busy day today. Mei-Ling, check out your basket, my love. Gillian, Mary and Natasha, make sure you checked out your baskets. Thanks so much to Deb. We're going to go back over to my desk, I think.
Okie dokie.
And we're going to do, first kit time already. You ready? I don't know why I'm walking like that. Should I just walk normally? Like a normal person? Sometimes my brain does not engage till the last minute, and then it's just too late. It's just too late.
My dad always used to say to me, engage the brain before the mouth.
Yeah, engage brain before opening mouth.
Yeah.
It never
Still
quite
not
works out that way though, does it? It doesn't. Now, in the first kit, first kit of the day, I have got such a beautiful strand of tiger's eye. Have a look. We had a similar strand last time, Deb. Do you remember that looked like obsidian?
Yes.
We thought it was, and it's a very similar strand to that one. This is very, very beautiful, and if you look, some of these are cut to the side. They've got a side drill hole to them, which I really like. It will help your gemstones sit a little bit more higgledy, so with a little bit more texture. And you have got the most amazing chatoyancy. Look at that, see there? What a fabulous chatoyancy that is. And when you've got tiger's eye, said to be a protective gemstone, said to be a gemstone that gives us courage, you've got something that gives you the most amazing optical property. You have also got, look at this colour, and they're gorgeous together. Charoite, absolute texture. They remind me of potpourri. It's that kind of potpourri purple, isn't it? That sort of pressed flower. Have you ever done that? Dried flowers, put flowers in a book, put the book on the shelf, come back. I used to do that with my with my gran. Maybe a forget-me-not or two. Such country living, darling. So darling, buds of May, isn't it? You did it with what, darling? Cowslip, did you? Bit of cow parsley is nice. Buttercup. We found some buttercups in the garden the other day. Do you like butter? Do you like butter? What a funny thing to do. I have also got for you a wonderful Labradorite strand. Now let me find the dimensions of those, because I think you're more interested in dimensions than anything else, aren't you? 8 by 8 to 14 by 11, and the Chariite drops are 9 by 8 to 16 by 12. Tiger's eyes are 10 by 8 to 11 by 9. No tigers were harmed in the making of this strand. And then you've got the gorgeous smoky quartz. Hasn't it got good clarity? Claire said, oh, clarity. Oh, clarity. Clarity? That's how you said it. Cletus? Look at that clarity. And they're top drilled, mind. You can see that, can't you? Let me have a look at those for you. There they are. Those are 8 by 7 to 11 by 8 as well. It's about that sort of Brighton Beach pebbly kind of texture with this kit, and I love that. I think there's a lot of natural inspiration going on in here. And I think, oh, look at this Labradorescence. Stop everything. You've got reds in here. You've got, look at this. Can you see the red? Unbelievable that we are getting that amount of red in a nugget. This is the best quality nugget strand I've ever seen. You know when we get red, when you get red in Labradorite, that is the quality we're looking for. This is the second strand in the last 10 days that I've had with red in it. Get it quick, get it quick. And we actually had, I think you might have been here that day as well, Deb.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing lilacs as well coming through in the Labradorite just recently.
Quite remarkable, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
The quality of today's Labradorite that we're getting, unseen on a usual day here at Jewellery Maker. This is a striking strand. This really is going to be one to boast about. Any strand of Labradorite, I mean, look at these reds. Any strand of Labradorite that gives you reds like that, you gotta snap it up, because they're few and far between, these ones. And these are the ones that you might find for a lot more expensive anywhere else but Jewellery Maker. They've got reds in it, the rarity of wonderful red Labradorescence. And look at that. Look at that purple, good grief. Wow. I'm a lover of this. That's not all you're getting. We are very gemstone rich in this kit. Oh, very gemstone generous was the word I was looking for. You're also getting chain. You're getting more than usual in this kit, you know. It's, look at that. You've got the different textures. So you've got the smooth links mixed with the textured links, which are going to look fantastic in your designs. They're going to be great to unlink, actually. And you can actually, let me see if you can do that easily. Are they soldered together? Yeah, they're soldered together, but you see where they're soldered? You can snip there, snip at the solder point if you can. Now I'm also going to give you 115 findings. 118 were even more generous than I thought. You have got the triangular findings that Gemma Crow made me a gorgeous pair of earrings out of the other day. And you've got the featherlight pins as well, perfect for pearls and smaller gemstones. You've got the ball head pins too. You've got those amazing findings, those earring findings also. I like those because you've got the extra security. So you've got a pair of those. You've got 2 pairs of the regular Chamonix hooks. Then you're getting The toggle clasps is what I'm going for next. You've got those, look at how posh that is. Rather. Now you're getting also the ribbon ends. Now with these, you can put cord or ribbon, we're not restricting ye, and you literally just pop them in there and you fold them over with your flat nose pliers, give them a real hard squidge, and then they'll stay in place. You've also got connectors of the floral variety. Have a look at these. So you've got those floral connectors. They're very pretty, aren't they? I think they're quite designer. A metre of chain. So you've got two lots of chain in this kit all together. You have also got open jump rings, crimp bead covers, crimps, and the most amazing little beads, the little flower spacer beads as well. So that's 118 findings. You've got your gemstone strands as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 gemstone strands. You've also got, because we are not being under generous here at all. We're being extremely generous today on Martha's birthday. You've got your beading materials. You have got a lovely antique bronze beading thread, which I think is glorious. You have got, that's 0.38mm monofilament, which is wonderful for making your illusion necklaces, and some elastic for a good old-fashioned stretchy. Now, we all like a good old-fashioned stretchy now and then, don't we? Don't forget the extremely wonderful quality on the Labradorite as well. It's got it all going on, this kit. Should be, when you tot up all of the elements, there it is, Claire. It had slipped away. When you tot up all of these elements as individual items, the total will be £43.15, which actually is a very good price tag when you consider what you're getting here. Like I said, we're being generous today. MSG C86 70s sensation. £27.95. But I think these are quite classic as well. I wonder why we're calling this 70s sensation. I think they're very darling buds of May.
Yes, the colour tones and just the feel of the gemstones is very soft and gentle, and made me think of English country gardens with
That's
pebbles.
exactly what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Bunting.
Yes.
And cake stalls.
Yeah.
And village fetes.
Pretty. It's
Pretty.
really pretty.
Floral. Definitely sort of a summer fete.
Yes.
British village kind of feel to these. Aren't they pretty? Let's go over to the Bruges and see what it's all about. Come on, Mikey, my love. Now, I'm not trotting today. Do you want me to? Desperately. It is your birthday. Now, you were saying that you were thinking floral with this kit, and I love what you've done with the organza gift bag. Because everything comes in an organza gift bag, you've utilised that, and I love it. What a fabulous, posy necklace this is. I just think this is super pretty. Think about this sort of design in a brooch as well. Now, a thread zapper might be in your hair, absolutely. Thread zapper might be a useful thing to have, and it's a good job because I have got one for you soon. I love the little top of the neckline piece here as well, and the earrings are very pretty. What flowers are we basing these on, do we think?
A geranium, maybe.
Geranium.
Like a wild geranium.
I do like a flower. I can't identify one flower from the other unless it's a rose, though. Or a fuchsia or a foxglove. I saw some of them this morning in my garden. I was like, hello, in the fog. Now look at this. We're talking about texture, weren't we? And you've got loads and loads of texture here. And I think you've really utilised every part of this kit, because the black ribbon indeed comes from the organza gift bag as well.
That's
so we're not,
all I've got left.
Do you know? And you could still make a flower out of that.
Yeah.
No, we're not wasting
Just the
anything.
bottom
True
of the bag.
crafters never waste, do they?
No. That's
Everything is useful.
Everything's used. So I used. Oh, I've also got the black organza, but I used the lilac ribbon, out of it for the necklace that you're looking at there.
Yes, I see.
Because the colour of that just works so fantastically with the gemstones, bringing out the pale lilacs.
I like that, and it works very well with the charoite, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Gorgeous. Have a look at the bracelet. And I think you've got two different looks here, because we're sort of moving into evening glam now. We've done our day out, perhaps in the sunshine, picnic. Maybe we've gone somewhere a bit glamorous in the daytime, but now we're going to evening glamour. I think a bit more sophisticated, a bit more, has a bit more of that sort of chic element to it, especially this piece here. Very sophisticated, very chic, and ready to wear. And I love that you've taken advantage of those graduating sizes as well, because what you've done, you can see this quite clearly, it's gone from the large to the small, tapering down. Then you've got some gorgeous earrings to match. And you've got an alternative piece. Now, there's a lot of jewellery made out of this one kit. 1, 2, look at this, I love the drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of jewellery from the one kit. You're all in for this one at $27.95. You're getting superb value this morning. $27.95 for everything that you are getting. Don't forget you've got your findings in there as well. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling, or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Which piece are you going to show us?
I'm going to show you the floral necklace.
Good, because we never see that. Let's have a look.
No.
What did you pick out there? What is that? A smoky quartz?
Yes.
Look at that.
Smoky quartz in the centre of the flower.
Isn't that lovely?
So it just catches the light, and
do
also
like that.
it provides us with a small amount of weight to the necklace to just. Otherwise, it would just blow away.
So it's weighing down this piece, acting as an organza weight.
A bit of ballast at the bottom.
Absolutely, why not?
A bit of ballast. So that's what. But also, the other reason I use the smoky quartz. Sorry, my brain's not switched on, is it? Is the colour tones worked really nicely with the lilacs, and
a lot of clarity in that.
Yeah, because of the clarity, you can pick up the colour of the rose quartz, colour of the rose gold chain, and also the purple tones through the smoky quartz. So it just worked brilliantly.
Fantastic. Right, so let's get cracking.
So to start off, you need to dismantle your bag. So this is just the piece that I had left from the bottom of the bag. So all I did was take the ribbons out first, and then cut down the back seam and pull it apart, and then cut round the bottom. You can unpick it if you want to, unpick the stitching, but then you're left with flat sheets and pieces of organza. So what I did, you can, if you want to, draw flower shapes and then cut round them, but I just did it freehand. So then they were all different and different sizes.
So this is a new way of using my thread zapper you're about to show me.
Yes, I don't think anyone's shown how to do this before.
I've never seen. It's definitely new to me. So you're about to cut a flower shape
so I cut it with
a thread zapper.
And that's what gives it. It then gives it a sealed edge around your flower.
Yeah.
And also it gives a bit of a line to it, so you get then sort of little bobbly bits going around the edge of the petal where it melts the fabric.
I like that.
Just you need to be careful of your fingers and concentrate on what you're doing. So don't get distracted by the cat or whatever, the budgie. So heating up your zapper, just press the button, and then you need to stretch out your fabric a bit. So I rested my right hand with the zapper on the fabric, and then just held the fabric pinched between fingers and thumb and fingers over this side. So you need to be taut. So it needs to be fairly taut.
Smells like the farrier in here at the moment. Yeah.
And then you just draw around your shape of a flower. So I did 5 petal flowers. Now what I did notice is you have to turn the tool, because if you go sideways, where it's got the two where it's got the two sort of sections coming down to a point, it can cut round and cause it to sort of split and give funny edges, but I actually quite like that, so left them on some of them.
I love that thread zapper.
So you pull it out, you can see I've got an excess bit here, so you can either just pull it off and leave the section there. Which way are we going? Oh, you can't see it on the top.
That's it. There we are. Pop you can never quite get it. Yeah, it's always hard to show you, isn't it?
Okay. So you can then just zap it off if you don't want that bit. Okay, I'll pop that down. So all you need to do is remember, you just move slowly and make sure your thread zapper's hot enough.
I love that. So
it's really, really easy to cut. It's there's absolutely no pressure applied, and just take it slow, and then watch your fingers, because you don't obviously want to be cutting through your finger. That's a bit too hot. Okay, and if it gets stuck, we've got it attached still there, just go back and work round. So these are actually quite random flowers that we're creating, and when you overlap them you get fantastic depth of colour coming through. Now what I also did was I wanted to play up the different tones, so I folded the bag over and discovered that if you then cut through 2 layers, it seals the 2 layers together. So you end up with a flower that's twice the thickness of bag. So I'll show you how that works. You can then separate it if you want to. I thought I was being clever and cutting out more flowers in one go, so I thought I was saving time, and discovered that actually it looks really nice because it seals the two flowers together and gives you an additional depth of colour. So just
now, my darling Deborah, sorry to interrupt you, but we have had so many text messages, and I've just had a squawking in the ear from Martha saying, everybody wants the zapper. Just waving at Zena there, she's waving away. Everyone wants the zapper, get it on, get it on. Now, this is the all new Jewellery Maker thread zapper. Have a look at this. We have only got 50. This is just a little taster before it launches properly over the weekend. You don't get the battery, but it's just a normal AA one. You can steal it out of your husband's remote control. I always do that. Drives them mad, which is my job after all. So you've got your Jewellery Maker thread zapper. Now, this thread zapper, we've worked really, really hard. You'll always get a puff of smoke. That always happens. Yeah. Half the stock's gone, 25 of these are gone already. You are also getting organza gift bags and hypo cement ×3 in a minute. $7.95. Unbelievable. Listen, you're going to have to be really quick. Now, this is the Jewellery Maker branded thread zapper. We are, over the weekend, they will be, I think Saturday or Sunday, we will be giving you more of these. This is just a little taster for those that perhaps can't watch at the weekend. $7.95. You need to check out your baskets. This is about to sell out. You need to check out your baskets. £7.95. YSZ X02. The Jewellery Maker. What date is it today? Is it really that far into September already? The 21st. When's the 21st? 18, 19, Saturday? No. Sunday. It's on Sunday afternoon with Becky, not with Carol. Sunday afternoon with the lovely Becky is the next time you're going to see this, and that will be the last remaining stock. This is the first 50, and it's sold out and it's gone. Then I've got for y'all, don't forget you got 1 PMP all day long, by the way. Then I've got for you some organza gift bags. How many blooming bags do I get? This is brilliant.
They'll make amazing, dramatic flowers.
Big black orchids or something.
Yeah. So in fascinators, hair combs, hair bands, you can use them in all of those. And you could actually then use the ribbons for going around the neckline from any of your pieces, really, because they're the perfect length.
They're also great, aren't they, for when you're making little bracelets for Christmas presents?
Yes. Or you know, at Christmas, if you're maybe going to be putting little gifts on the table in place settings.
Imagine this
quite nice with
on the
people's
table,
name on.
Or some sugared almonds inside.
Yeah, look quite glamorous, wouldn't it?
Yeah, really cute. And I do think it's the finishing touch, like we were saying earlier about packaging and displaying and it's the finishing touches.
Yeah.
If you're making lots of little trinket gifts, if you want to give your niece a nice, you know, like a little, the reason I'm saying that actually is because I'm going to make my nieces, Mina and Leia, little stretchy bracelets for Christmas. And just put them in something like this because they love them.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want it.
And they'll
They've got
keep the bag
everything else
as well.
Yeah, it's cute. They like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And on the side of the bag, you've got a lovely little tag that says handmade gemstone jewellery, which is nice, another nice finishing touch. So made out of organza, great for wedding favours as well.
Definitely.
Wonderful for that. You've just got a lovely bundle ready for Christmas. Now, we don't give you the opportunities to buy these bags on air very often because they sell out so quickly and because we use them, you see, for our kits. Now, we happen to have packs of 20, not something that happens all the time, reserved especially for this occasion, 20 bags. If they were 50p each, at £10, they'd be great value at 50p each, wouldn't they? But they're less than 50 pence per bag at £7.95. It's, what's that? What is that each? £7.95 for 20. That's 40p a bag. FKG C10, loads of you in for this one. You do have that 1p and P all day long, and now's your chance to start buying your packaging. Well done for multi-buying as well. I've got Marion, Kate, Patricia. I've got, two Marians, Marianne and Marion. One in Norfolk and one in Nottinghamshire. Christina, you've got yours. Patricia's got 2. Sharon in Surrey. Kimberly, Gina, Rosalind, Karen, another Karen, Anonymous in Bristol. I have got Catherine in Bridgend. Literally loads of you flooding in on the phone lines, and it is wonderful to have your company. At £7.95, you are getting yourself 20 organza gift bags. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous value. Now I've got some hypo cement. Are we going to do this after or are we going to do this now? We're going to do this in a little bit. We'll continue with the demonstration and then we will give you some hypo cement.
Okay, so what I've done is I've cut out a flower that's a double layer, so it's thicker and you've got more intense colour, and then just threaded a needle up with some monofilament and attached it to the centre of the flower. So I've now threaded on one of the smoky quartz, and all I did was stitch that into the centre of the flower, and it's brilliant because the hole going through the gemstone, the drill hole, is big enough for my needle to go through, and it's just a standard sewing needle, so it's nothing special. Okay, so it went through plenty of times, 3 or 4 times. So you stitch that into the centre of the flower, and then going through to the back of the flower, pull it tight, and then what I did was sew on to the back of the flower with my chain. So I cut lengths of chain, and then just going through the link, just stitched it on, and that's how I attached all of the flowers together. And then I also used the monofilament to just tack some flowers together. So that's how I joined them up. So the monofilament disappears into the flowers and you don't notice it at all. So I just then put on a dab of nail varnish onto the back of the flower and cut off the excess monofilament once I'd tied my knot. and that's then ready to go.
That's
and
so
just
pretty.
Layer up your flowers and work around the neckline in whatever pattern you want. But that, I mean, you could pop that onto a hair comb just like that with the little bit of chain and
thing as well,
a brooch. Yeah, on one of the we had the like kilt pin style.
Yes.
So that would work brilliantly.
Really cute like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Really sweet. Now, thank you very much, Deb. I've got the GS Hapo cement. This is great stuff, isn't it?
It's really good, yeah.
And it's got the ultra fine nib as well.
Yes.
Now, the reason I would choose this over any other is because it won't stick your fingers. It won't do it. It does not react to skin.
No, I stick my fingers to things using the other glues all the time.
But this won't. It just won't do it. It's absolutely wonderful for model building, ceramic and plastic repair, fly fishing lures, genuine gemstones or crystals, jewellery making, bead crafts, industrial applications, fine screw locking and more, because the sticker's over it so I can't see the top bit. It's GS precision, so it's got this wonderful nib to it, which means you can really get into any nook or cranny. And you know what, it's got everything you need in here. I'm going to open one to just show you what it looks like. Hang on. Now, I've been and bought glue for different things. You know, I generally break a lot of things in the car. I generally break a lot of things in the house. You know, so my other half spends loads on, you know, really good glue. He says it's got to be the best quality. This is amazing. I took some of this home, and you know what? It does, for me, a better job because it doesn't stick your fingers as well. Yeah. Some of the ones you buy in the DIY stores that are very, very expensive. Let me show you that nib as well, because that makes all the difference, doesn't it? Now, in the lid, you will get a pin. Hang on, I've gone in them. Hang on, let me just, whoop, there we go. In the lid, you get a pin. Now, that will stop, I squeezed it.
You squeezed it, yeah.
That will stop your hypo cement from, you know when you've put the lid back on previously, and it's ever so annoying because you, hang on, half the stock's already gone, sorry. It's ever so annoying because you can't actually open the lid again once you take it up, once you put it back on.
It sticks all over the inside.
Because it sticks, yeah. These are all going to sell out. We're going to give you all three. $8.95 for all three. This will, no, $7.95. This will not stick to your fingers. It does not react to skin. I have been there, believe me. I've stuck my finger to our dining room, my hand to our dining room table. This is also great for sticking gemstones to shoes, by the way. I want to put that out there.
I used it in this kit coming up next to stick this gemstone onto here, and it's that gemstone that's supporting the tiger's eye at the bottom, so it's strong enough to hold this in place as well, because it's
and more, because it really will hold. It's
brilliant.
Really got to go. It's like super glue but better. It's like excellent super glue. Now they've sold out and gone. Thank you so much for thank you. Thank you so much for being with us here today at Jewellery Maker. We are now going to our favourite part of the day. It's the waff. I love the way that this is displayed on a fake hand, and I just said to Chloe, we need fake hands, and she went, I love this. The rings are excellent. I wonder whether you've got Gemma Crow's ring DVD by the looks. These really are outstanding, and I think you'd easily be able to sell these. Look at that. Now this is from Hazel Pepper in Bingham, which is in Nottinghamshire. I love these. This is my first entry to the Wall of Fame, writes Hazel. And these are some of the rings I've made following your excellent DVD. The spiral ring has tiny amethyst and hearts. I'm sure that's on Gemma's one, isn't it? I haven't even seen it yet. And they're green aventurine. Everything is Jewellery Maker products. I'm now going to attempt to wire wrap a pendant from another DVD, which will hopefully be my second Wall of Fame entry next week. Oh, thanks, Hazel. These are wonderful. And for somebody that's just started jewellery making, you really are excellent. So you definitely picked the right hobby. You're number 116. Good luck to you.
115.
Ooh.
I know, it's really bright and colourful.
I love it.
Says, dear all at JM, please find enclosed my first attempt at men's or ladies' cufflinks. I had great fun making them and got quite carried away. Hope you like them. Thank you to you all for the fun and inspiration. Love and hugs, Tracy in Lowestoft.
Thank you, Tracy. Number 115. I've got a twisted wire ring which I haven't seen.
That reminds me of those chocolates you can get with the creamy stuff inside.
Oh yeah, a whip.
Everything comes back
one
to
of them
chocolate.
For ages.
No, I haven't.
You get the best
bite
one
the nut off first.
in a supermarket beginning with M&M, ending in S. They do their own.
Oh, do they?
They're better than the originals. They are better.
I'll go and have a look then tomorrow.
You know someone who runs the factory that makes those chocolates? Well, where is he in our lives? It's no good if he's just on your phone list. Have a look at these gorgeous things that have made us want to eat walnut whips. Other chocolates are available, such as a Twix or a hazelnut whirl. Hi all at Jewellery Maker, says Mary in London. Just sorting through my odds and ends and found some lengths of copper wire. I decided to make some rings. Just goes to show that we shouldn't throw anything away. It's true, Mary Teresa, you shouldn't. Absolutely gorgeous. You're number 118. Good luck to you.
114.
Oh, that's nice.
That's very glamorous, isn't it? Dear ladies and gentlemen.
Gentlemen?
Yes.
They must mean Mikey.
It's Mike. I love watching you all and getting stuff. Also, learning. I'll start again.
Put your teeth in, Deb.
You all are great fun. I don't have a computer, so have to use a camera and hope it's clear and that I get a chance to be on the Wall of Fame, as I could do with a money lift. Good luck to all and have a good day. This is all from JM and I do enjoy doing this as a hobby. And that's from Margaret Spratley from the Scottish Borders.
Oh, Margaret, it's all drama really where you are right now, isn't it, eh?
Oh, it is. It's all happening now.
Yeah, we won't. We'll stay on the political fence, though. Now, have a look at this gorgeous blue. This wouldn't be safe in the fate of Dion. Number 117, it's from the wonderful Wendy Lockwood from Surrey. And Wendy writes, I made this necklace and earrings from blue banded agate, silver and copper chain and findings also made, one in pink. Love the highly polished gemstones, all from Jewellery Maker and gems. I cut up a necklace I bought from Gems TV. Don't tell Steve, lol. Love the show, Wendy Lockwood. I love that colour. We won't tell Steve. We won't tell Steve. Now, I've taken delivery of the most beautiful pearls, which I love. You know, yesterday I fell in love with a strand not dissimilar to this, and they literally sold out within a minute. So if you missed out on yesterday's, because I missed out, I want some. Now they are coming to you at a very similar price to yesterday's. And I need you to be quick. Just your little pre-warning. If you'd like to come on one of our workshops or learn how to enter the Wall of Fame, here is that information for you.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck.
Did you know that the Jewellery Maker phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping. The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. If you're new to Jewellery Maker, simply contact our call centre and we'll send you a tutorial DVD and Get Started booklet, all free of charge.
We all know having the right tools for the job is important, so we here at Jewellery Maker have designed a toolkit which includes all your essential pliers for jewellery making, including round nose and flat nose pliers, wire cutters, as well as a bead reamer, snips and tweezers. You've got everything you need for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our no quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Hello and welcome back. You are indeed watching me, Jenny Cleary, not Lucy, as you might have expected, the gorgeous Lucy. And I am joined today by De Bruges, or De Brudge, as Lucy calls you. We're having a De Bruges off, her and I. I say
Fine.
bouquet, she says bucket.
Yes.
Or bookies. Now, I have got for you my presenter's pick, first of all, before the pearlies. Now, blooming well love these. Aren't they wonderful? Now, why do I love them so much? Why do I get so excited by these? Because they're awesome. Because you can do the brick stitch, you can peyote with them. My gorgeous Zena in Greater London has joined us, who I haven't seen for ages. She's always got hers. Now, I have got Zena in Greater London, or Rena in Greater London. Oh, gorgeous Rena. Now, the brick stitch, peyote, the bead loom, seedy beads. These are wonderful little accents in between your pearls. They are my favourites. I blooming love intricate beadwork. I absolutely love it. If you went, and I don't know whether Claire can do this or not, but if you went onto Karen Crawford's page, if you looked at her pictures and you saw the tiara she has made out of a St. Petersburg weave, which is, hang on, I've got a St. Petersburg weave of hers here, which you could do. Wait there. This is a St. Petersburg weave done by the amazingly talented, now you could, Karen Crawford, now you could do this with metallics, and that's exactly what Karen Crawford has done. On her page, she's got the most amazing headband, done the St. Petersburg weave with it, which isn't a Russian dance, even though it sounds like it might be. I'm doing the St. Petersburg weave. St. Petersburg isn't in Russia, is it? Yeah. Oh, I am cleverer than I thought. Now, have a look, because these will be awesome in earrings. Loads and loads and loads and loads of them. You saw how easy it was for Deb to just strand these on the black wax cord, put it round your wrist. Bob is your actual uncle. Now, you have got 700, or 8 to the inch, as that 8/0 indicates. There are so many of you multi-buying right now. So many of you. And it is so wonderful to have your company. These have an overlay of real gold, something special. I love it. They're gold on copper. They're e-coated, they're hypoallergenic, they are your intricate weave. Have a look for $11.95. Martha, have a little Google-esque of intricate bead weaving or intricate beaded tapestries, have a little look, because there is so much you can do. Maybe you make gemstone animals, maybe you make wirework animals, and you're looking for the perfect eye for the meerkat, the perfect eye for that little dog that you've done. Let's have a look. Can you see some lovely intricate beadwork? Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. Look at these. I've got the most amazing earrings in this wonderful weave. Now, let's take intricate beadwork is amazing. Look at your wire, go and have a little Google for yourself. Now imagine Alison Tarry's dog needed some eyes. You could literally use these to put little gold eyes on the Labrador. I think that might bring him to life a bit. Alison Tarry didn't think about breathing the gift of sight into this wonderful creature. Now, you could do that. You could do, like I said, the St. Petersburg weave, but these could also be little intricate spacers. They're going to be phenomenal on your tiaras and fascinators. They're only $11.95. You get a whole tube of them, and I do think that is outstanding value. I also think that if you're going to buy the black spinel chain of later on, this is a great addition to the black spinel chain. I also think that if you're going to buy the wonderful pearls, one of these in between each pearl will make it look even richer. I also think that if you are going to get a big gorgeous round, like a wonderful rounded tiger's eye in a bracelet, perfection itself. A big shell pearl in between those, absolutely outstanding. They will go in beaded Kumihimo, they will go in micro macrame, in Kumihimo. They look phenomenal. You could put these in with your crochet. They are just the beads to have in your stash. Anybody who says to me, but Jenny, I only like using big chunky gemstones, I'd say to you, but darling, you can put these in between big chunky gemstones as well. Just one in between, giving it that zing, giving it that extra metallic luster that's missing from your pieces. These are just so important. They're too important to miss at $11.95. You get 700 of them, it's crazy. Imagine putting one of these in between each one of the black onyx that I've got coming up for you later on. It would just add that richness and class to it, wouldn't it? I think it doesn't matter what you've got in your stash, you just need these kinds of beads because they are going to create the most amazing bead loom pieces. Now, if you think about getting every colour today, giving you the gold right now, but if you think about every colour today, I think you could make the most beautiful beaded bracelet. I love that idea.
Really nicely, wouldn't it? All of those colours together, because you can create some fantastic geometric patterns with them.
Geometric beading, that's what I love.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Google geometric beading. It's fabulous, Debbie, you're right.
Yeah, and it's not that difficult really when you're using beads that are all the same size and shape as well. It makes it a lot more straightforward. But obviously the S-long cords going through there as well. You could probably get 2, maybe even 3 cords through each of those beads. So you could really spice up some micro macrame pieces with those really nicely.
And at $11.95, think about those micro macrames, think about your beaded Kumihimo, think about your intricate beadwork. But if you're thinking, I just started jewellery making, just use them as spacers, but do you know what else is great? You can make stretchy rings out of these. On elastic, they look brilliant. And it's so blooming easy. Easiest ring ever, I think. MJB D83, a lot of these have gone. How many have already gone, Martha? I can see 100 of these have been allocated already, and we have got unchecked baskets. Charity in Florida, uncheck your basket, my dear. Greater London, you've got 2, but you haven't checked out. Bristol, you've got 1 in your basket, but not checking out. Carol, Alison, Sam, Mel, Jane, Wendy in Nottinghamshire, Donna in Hampshire. You've got to check out. Mailing, check out your basket. Jones bought 2. Paula's bought 2. I've got Rosalie buying 2. Loads and loads of you in for this one. Beverly, Wendy, Sheila, Margaret, Vernon, Francis, Sandra, Leslie, Rose, Melanie, Jill, Joan, Trin, Josie, Beverly, Susan, Lisa, Anne, Sandra, John and Janet, Maria, Leslie, Phil, Jackie, Tracy's got 2, Persis, Hazel, Anne in Hertfordshire, Anonymous in Sussex has got 2, Sandra, Sue, Linda, Kate. Absolutely stacks of you are multi-buying this as well. Well done to each and every one of you. At $11.95, do look up geometric beading, do look up peyote, do your brick stitch, do your beady beads with these. There is so much in terms of opportunity for you with your designs, and get beading with your Kumihimo, get beading with your Viking weave as well. It's going to look great. And tiaras and fascinators, perfect. Still some of those available if you want them. I will retouch on those throughout the day. And don't forget, I have got the copper and the silver coming up for you today as well. So now it's time to give you my favourite gemstone that we do here at Jewellery Maker. If you asked me to pick my favourite Jewellery Maker gemstone, I would tell you pearls. Every time. Claire's saying pearls she thinks are going to win this year. Your favourite, they win your vote as well, Claire. There's something very classy and very classic about these. Now, what I love about this particular strand, and what is different about this particular one against the other ones that I had yesterday, is that these are what I call the perfect buttons. Now, if you look, there are no rings on the top of these. We can see that clearly, can't we? Now, I'm going to push these over to the other side, and they've got flat bottoms. So they're wonderful for soutache. So they sit beautifully against the skin in a bracelet. They are fabulous. Do you know where they're really fabulous? If you want to make your own stud earrings. Did you buy the hypo cement? All you need do, these really are perfect for stud earrings. All you need do is take a flat head pin, one of the really flat ones, I had some here a minute ago, and you place on the flat side of the pearl, the flat head pin, a tiny amount of the hypo cement, and you cut down your head pin to the size that will go through the ear. You pop on your own butterfly back or secure it in a way that will keep it in the ear. Now, stud pearl earrings of this quality can be extremely expensive. They're also an heirloom. I got my grand stud pearl earrings. They are an heirloom. They are super bridal, and these are absolutely phenomenally beautiful. When you look at the classic pearl earring, it's a pearl stud. The girl with the pearl earring, a pearl stud. That's what it is. That's the classic look. Very Audrey Hepburn. If you want to go all out with a full pearl trio, if you want the earrings, if you want the necklace, if you want the bracelet, it is usually the stud that is going to be the popular earring type to go with, because they keep that class and elegance. You're not overdoing it, you're keeping it classy. And I think for me, and I know a lot of you might disagree with this, I know Gemma Crow tries to shake me into making these more funky, but for me, pearls are all about the classic. They are the classics. Pearls are my favourites, and I've showed you this perhaps every day this week. A wonderful jewellery maker sent me an oyster. I opened it, it's got my own pearl inside, and they sent me a little cage to put it in. Have you seen this, Claire? You've got one like this as well, Claire, have you? Your mum got a black one. But isn't it special? Isn't it such a special thing to have in your collection? One pearl encapsulated in a necklace. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I've told you a million times about the time when I was in Chicago and I saw this big pearl launch in a very exclusive jeweller's. I'd walked down towards the water tower to take my mind off the fact that I was starving hungry that day because I didn't have any money to buy myself some lunch. Have a look. And I went into that jeweller's, and all these women buying their pearls, and didn't I feel jealous, and didn't I wish that I had hair like that and outfits like that and pearls like that. It's about status, isn't it? It's about status, it's about glamour, it's about sophistication. And pearls ooze sophistication. Now at the should be price tag, you are getting a phenomenal deal, and at the should be price tag, they should all sell out. We shouldn't be seeing pearls at $9.95. And we sure as toast should not be seeing pearls at $6.95. Now I believe with my hand on my heart that every single one of these strands will sell out within the next couple of minutes. So you need to hop fast. $6.95. You do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. 0800 644 655. QJR 092. You have got to get these fast. In Cambridge, that strand of pearls with a tiny gold clasp in the middle of Cambridge on the square where they sell expensive watches, £2,000. They are freshwater pearls. They are not South Sea pearls. They are freshwater pearls. You've got freshwater pearls here. $6.95. Unbelievable. In the Jewellery Quarter in Birmingham, a pair of stud earrings, £175. Pearls. Your pearls, $6.95. This is a surefire way, isn't it, just to get yourself really going in jewellery making, maybe make yourself a phenomenal profit. Perhaps you want to go and get these valued. Do get the certificate of authenticity. So many of you are on this one at $6.95. I think every single one of these is going to sell out. Think about pearl earrings. Think about contrasting bracelets. Keep it simple is my message to you. Gemma Crow's throwing her slippers at the TV now because I'm telling you to keep it simple, because she would be razzmatazzing these up with just about anything she could. I would only put these with high-end gemstones, even though they're only $6.95. They would go with my sapphires, they would go with my spinels, they would go with the diamonds that I bought in the kit, they would go with other luxury gemstones at $6.95, but I would only mix them with luxury gemstones. I would, because I'm stuck in the mud like that. I would. Rosalie, you've got 2, Tanya's got 3, Marilyn's got 3, Anonymous in Cheshire, 2 for you, Dorothy, 2 for you, Jeanette, 2 for you, Jewellery Maker in Cornwall, 2 for you, Genia, 3 for you, Jewellery Maker in County Down, 2 for you, I've got Yvonne, 2 for you, Pamela, 2 for you, Judith, 2 for you. Literally, do you know what? Take advantage. You know what? I can't guarantee prices for, I don't even know what the rules are with these prices. I just don't know. I think it's utter madness, but it's brilliant madness. It's like Alice in Wonderland madness. So do take advantage. QJI 092, Deb Rudge, what a price tag. My favourite gemstone at Jewellery Maker.
It's lovely. That's the sort of price tag where you go, oh, okay, I'll have 2 then. I'll have 3 actually, because it shocks you for a bit and then you pounce. But they're a beautiful soft colour to those.
They are.
And
classic, aren't they? They're classic.
They are, completely, yes, they are. Which means that they would go with a whole lot of different gemstones. They'd work in Karen's necklace that you've got next to you there with the really strong blues.
With the St. Petersburg weave.
Yeah.
They would. They are very classic. I mean, imagine those around the edging
down that
there.
edge.
That would look gorgeous. Maybe you're going to do the St. Petersburg weave with the beads I just gave you.
Yep.
Put them with the pearls, perhaps. That would look stunning. I just think they're such a great gift as well. Anybody who receives pearls, I think they're a great gift to receive. I love receiving pearls. It makes me so happy. I absolutely love them. QJR 092, £6.95. Now, how many of these have gone? Absolutely loads of you have got. 180 sold out and gone. So you know that these probably aren't going to last for long. Whew! I love them.
Whoa.
Aren't they great? I love them. I'm going to get those. Do I have enough that I can? I want to order those. Now, I'm going to give you some rose gold chain. Doo-dah. La 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 la, where is that bracelet that's made from this very train? Not train, I mean chain. Gone, gone. Somebody's stolen it. I was trying to find, somebody made a beautiful bracelet till the day. The other day, someone had made a bracelet. It was Prue. Prue made a bracelet out of this with the black cord. It looked fabulous. Have a look at that. Now, you get 3 wonderful, 4 lengths or 3? 1, 2, 3. 3, 3, 3. This makes great glasses chain.
Oh, nice.
It makes great glasses chain, yes.
Hadn't thought of that.
No, do you know what? You've got the opportunity to make those glasses chains. You've got the larger there as well. Fabulous just to strand that as a bracelet, actually. You don't really have to oversource it.
No.
I think sometimes do the simple things because A, they're the easiest and they look good. They look, you know, they're not overdone, are they? Look with that black spinel. Keep it, again, this is quite chic and sophisticated. I would put it with the pearls, actually. If you wanted to just put pearls at the front of the neckline so that you can sort of make the most of your pearls, make them go further, then this might be a great addition around. Aren't they great colours together? Or maybe if you wanted to make a pie frill collar around there, you could do it, pearl necklace, and then frill it with the chain would be nice. These are also great if you're making earrings. I do enjoy chain in earrings. I think it looks lovely, do you?
I do, yeah.
It's a new bundle. You get 1 metre of each, 4 metres in total, and you have got the hang on a minute, let me have a look. 3 mil ball chain and a 2 mil ball chain. Oh, so I get 2 of those. Sorry, you get 3 altogether. That was my confusion. 2 of the smaller ones, 1 of the larger. There's quite a new concept here at Jewellery Maker to have this chain. It's also great to make impressions into polymer clay with as well. Makes all nice little indentations in polymer clay. MJG, I do like that.
It does.
And then you can just pull it out again and it's made all these wonderful sort of bobbly snail things.
And you can bake that. I've baked it with my polymer clay. So I've actually put beads, in effect, onto the chain and sandwiched the chain in between and then baked it. And it's fine.
That sounds like a great idea. So you've already got the chain incorporated then.
Yeah.
And it's got the bobbles and it's going to anchor into the polymer clay a little bit easier.
Doesn't go anywhere.
That's a good idea. Really good idea. MJG C82. 2 metres of the 2 mil, 1 metre of the 3 mil. Yes. Trio. Trio. It was a chocolate bar. $9.95, a little bit like a Rolo, but with biscuit at the bottom. $9.95 for these Vidya, Maria, John and Janet. I've got a Jewellery Maker from Essex, Hazel, Ruth, Sharon in Essex, Gillian Kent, and I've got Dolly, and you've got 2. Linda in Merseyside. Dolly's the name of my cat. Dolly Parton Purdy, her name is.
Aww.
Now, she keeps going out of the evening now. She's a right little gallivanter. We called her Dolly Parton Purdy. What did you think we called her? What did I decide I was calling her? Oh, our animals.
It was a footballer's name.
Oh, she was going to be Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but we decided against that, much to the boys' disgust. $9.95, 0800 644 655, all the W's.jewellerymaker.com. I actually think putting this with classic gold is good. Stretches with the beads would give you a similar effect, wouldn't it? Yeah. But I also think if you want to do sort of roping, if you want to do that frilling, this is wonderful. But also think about the fact that we're creating for Christmas. This looks nice together. This is very Chanel, darling, isn't it? Hang on a minute, I've got an idea. Wait there. Saying that brand name. Ooh, this is happening. Oh! Darling, bring the Bentley round. I need to go to Harrods. That is a gorgeous look. How glamorous, how Zsa is that?
Gorgeous.
Zsa, darling.
Because the chain sits so nicely next, it nestles, doesn't it, and snuggles into the pearls.
I love it. That is so rich.
Beautiful.
So Cartier.
Yeah.
So Chanel. So Versace. Or Versace. Is that Versace? Versace. Versace. This is so Donatella. You just don't even know it. I have to do that. Everyone who got the pearls, you've got to do that. Listen, if you saw the pearls, you'd assume that that was real rose gold solid, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That's the assumption. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I want to do it. I need it. Isn't that lovely? Now, hey up, it's kit time already. It's going quite quick today, isn't it? It's a bit flyy, that time thing.
It is.
A bit flighty today, time. Now, I give to you a kit. Now, I don't know whether this is a regular occurrence on the day show. Not current, occurrence. There ain't regular currents on the day show.
I like a nice currant.
I like a
Actually,
nice
I prefer a
currant.
sultana.
Currant, I think. Sultana, the colour of them puts me off a bit.
Oh, does it?
I'm like, look, be a colour. Be a colour. You're indecisive.
Golden.
You like a sultana, don't you?
I prefer a sultana.
I prefer a dried cranberry.
I had some dried strawberries the other day.
Oh, they're glorious, they are.
Oh, yes.
Now, you know that place we mentioned earlier where you can get yummy things beginning
Yes.
with them? They do dried strawberries coated in white chocolate. Hello! Yes, they are gorgeous, and they work well with the wine that I just gave to you. They work so well. Yeah, they do. You need to go to that aforementioned place. Could you? And then ring me. And you also get coated blueberries in that same place. If you could nibble on those, have a sip of that. No, it's not romantic. It's all about you, darling. It's your birthday. Doesn't have to be romantic. Absolutely not. Now, have a look at what I got for you. 2 bead scoops in the kit, which is why I said it's not a regular occurrence, which reminded us of currants and raisins, and then took us to those dried strawberries. You see how it happens? It all kicks off. Now, I've got to just mention one thing to you, because I've been looking for these for ages. I did not realise they were being hidden in a bead scoop, and I have been looking for these for about 3 weeks. But Pip did not disclose to me that these were in a bead scoop. I'm going to put one on a pin of head to show you. Have you also been looking for these? Have you seen those earrings by one of those aforementioned designers with one of these and a diamond that goes straight into the ear? I love that design. So I was looking for these, and here they are in your bead scoop, hiding from us. You've also got, hang on a minute. It's quite pearly, this bead scoop, because you've also got the tiny seed pearls.
Yeah. They were so cute.
These, hello. Do you know what else I'm going to do? I love this bead scoop. I love a bead scoop. Right, now you've got 2 options. You'll get similar colours. Can't guarantee everything because they're bead scoops. You'll get similar colours. Right, you've got your blacks and your whites, which is a lot of pearls in there, a lot of quartz in there. You've got a lot of onyx. You've got some hematites in there. Very bridal is that, isn't it? Now, you're also getting lots of drops in there. You're also getting your autumnal bead scoop as well. So you're getting tiger's eyes and red corals. You're getting peachy tones and burnt oranges in there. You're getting facets and cubes and all sorts of glorious things. So you've got your warms and you've got your ice queens. This is a lovely kit. I'm gonna put something. I think this is gonna be the most popular kit of the day. I think so. Because do you know what else you've got in this kit? This is a spoilers kit. 0.6 silver wire. 1 mil silver wire. You've got it all already, haven't you? And I'm still not done, because you've also got 118 findings. You have got the findings with those flower heads, and you've got the square toggle, which we're obsessed with at the moment. It is lovely. You could use it to frame some polymer clay as well, couldn't you? Or some resin. Now I have got the most affordable price for you. Don't forget you are getting 2 reels of the silver wire. 1 mil, 0.6 mil as well. You've got your findings, you've got 2 bead scoops, and you've got those dropper pearls in mine. I love this. I'm obsessed with these pearl drops. Obsessed.
They're so gorgeously plump.
They are gorgeously plump. They are. Absolutely think this one will sell all out. All the ups, this will sell all up. Let me just find. I really love the elements to this. You should be paying, and this is nuts, and I think this combined price tag is already somewhere where you think, I'm happy to pay that, except, my darlings, you're not paying anywhere near that price tag. £17.95, the most affordable kit of the day. This really is a great opportunity for you. I'm playing around with these earring findings. I love, not earring findings, but these drops. I absolutely love these drops. They could be angels' bodies. There's lots of you on the phone. Do you know what? Margaret's bought 2 of these kits. It does, we are containing here 2 bead scoops. A third of the stock gone. You've got to be quick. We've gone super duper busy. How much of the stock? Half gone. Half of the entire stock gone. Let's whiz over to Deborah and see all of the glorious things that she's managed to make from this kit. Have a look at the fabulous designs. We've got a flamboyant ring. Now, because you've got bead scoops, you can get different looks everywhere. Yep. Fabulous. What did you think when you got a bead scoop?
Well, I pulled one. I pulled the lighter toned one out first, and I thought, oh, this is nice, bead scoop. Not had a kit with this in before. And then I took everything else out, all the wire and everything, and there was another one at the bottom of my bag. Yeah! So it was just like, yeah, bonus.
What have you done
here? It. That's
look at that.
The clasp in there, and it's wired in, so it opens and closes at the front.
That's fabulous. Oh, you're going to have to be quick. The stock is now approaching limited. No, it's at limited. You're going to have to be really quick. Then we've got a whole different look altogether. So you've got your ice queens, and then we're warming it up. We're stoking the fire of autumn. Look at that. Who's been gathering logs for the fire? I have. I've been gathering logs for fire.
I've probably got some in the garden you can have.
Oh yeah, bung them my way. Do you not burn them?
Only outside.
Do you?
If we have. Yeah,
a good old bonfire.
Fire pit.
Oh yeah, send them my way. I do love a log fire. A good old roarer. Now the value of this kit is unquestionable, isn't it? Now you're saying earlier that actually using that wonderful hypo cement to actually put gemstones together, that sold out unfortunately, but there are some other glues available. Have a look at the ring in true classic De Bruges style. This is so very De Bruges. Now, Gemma Crow actually doffed her hat to you the other day during her show and said she fell in love with that. When you did it, she said, right now I'm really into that now, it's fab.
It's
really
so
good idea that was of yours.
So easy.
Well done.
So I thought classic pearl.
Classic rouge, classic pearl.
Classic pearl.
So now listen, we've got less than 20 of these kits left. You're going to have to act fast. I've got so many unchecked baskets, so there is a big chance you're going to miss out if you don't check your basket out. Now, we are going to demonstrate.
It was that's what I had left over.
Look at that, it's like a Canadian leaf, maple leaf.
Yes, it's like one of the printed shells.
Do you know, who's in Canada this morning? Kerry. Kerry's in Canada. She's always on holiday. She's always. I love it. I miss Canada. Look, I need that. Isn't that gorgeous? Right, you are going to do this necklace
The
here.
necklace there, yeah. So I made that to match the new earring findings that have come in with the big loops on.
Yeah.
And I thought I'll reflect that in the necklace. So I was just going to show you how I did the connectors that are in there with the loops on the ends. So it's
Don't
quite
forget,
quick
you're going to
demo.
get a mixed bag of loads of assorted
it's
different
exciting.
gemstones. You might get stuff Deb hasn't even got, you
Yes.
know. You fab.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have those Canadian leaves in mine.
No.
Love
I mean,
them.
I've got flowers and all sorts in the one that's in the studio.
Wonderful.
And some fantastic drops.
Yeah, that's what I'm loving, those
Like,
drop styles.
really nice.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, really nice.
There are less than
Right.
10 kits left now. We're in single figures.
Okay, so to start off, I cut a piece of the nice chunky 1mm wire and just took the orange mandrel and then bent the wire around the finest end, the circle, and just did a wrapped, held that with my thumb and then wrapped the tail around a couple of times and cut it off. Now on a couple I actually left the tail on as well, and I had it just like a big spike coming out, and stuck some gemstones
I was going to
on the
say,
end.
hang on a minute, that'll be sharp. So you
Yeah.
pop a gemstone on it.
So what you can do, some of the gemstones fit quite tightly, not that one, and you can also just then pop some of the hypo cement in the other end. That one
Yeah,
fits.
stay nicely.
So if I just pop it on so it's tight, and then you saw how the glue was dripping out when you were using it, so you pop the nozzle into the end of your gemstone and just let it drop in, and it will come all the way through and just sit here and make sure it stays on. But that's actually on without any glue, so that's fine. And then I had fantastic shells, stars with holes in. Let's see, does this fit? Can't see the hole.
Oh, you went past it. There you
Went round 3 times round, and the wire's not going to fit.
do that. Where are you, blast you?
You turn it so fast, don't you? You just keep whizzing past. No, it's not going to go through this one, and I don't want to split it, but you can see that it goes through the smaller one.
Yeah.
So it fits through the...
So just play around with your designs.
Yeah, it's...
You can get your reamer out if you're at home anyway.
You
can't
could do, yeah, and just sit and ream it out. So what we'll do, we'll pop one of the fantastic, I think it's a jasper.
Jasper. That certainly is a jasper.
So we'll pop one of those on, and we'll pop one of these drops on as well, just to make an interesting connector. Okay, and then what else can we find? That'll do.
That'll do, Pip.
That'll do. Right, so then back on the other end, you take your mandrel, wrap around with the long tail, and then pull it over, and just wrap round a couple of times, pulling it tight. Okay, so that's made quite a nice loop on that end, and then I'm just going to cut the end off quite close in, so just have one with the spike. Okay, and then you can take your round nose pliers and just flip it back so it's nice and central. Okay, and then that's ready to connect. So the way I connected them up was just using beading thread and crimp beads. So just by threading through, popping on a crimp bead, which I've forgotten to get out, and then threading through on stars and beads. Now, to put the gemstone in the centre of the star, just in case, find the hole, got him, and come out through the centre of your star, and then you can put your gemstone on, and then going in through the centre and out, and give it a pull, and just fidget your wire so that it then fits as you want it, but that's then locked in place. So that's then how I did the threaded sections, just thread on from there.
Let's have a look
round.
at the finished piece. So pretty. Do you know what as well? I do like the layers in the autumn.
Yes.
It's better to be layer.
So you've got all the contrast of the different shapes and colours in this one, which is great fun. I loved it.
Yay! So just now putting all the little pieces of the puzzle together.
Just pop them all together, use your connectors, and just join onto the loops that you've got there with your crimp beads, and cover up with crimp bead cover.
Fantastic. Now, talking of fantastic, I had a wonderful polymer clay deal for you. Now we've got the translucent, which is fabulous for adding. If you add the translucent to colour, it gives you like a waxy kind of effect. It's amazing. It gives kind of like a little halo of translucency. Now I'm also going to give you the most amazing glittery glitterers.
Are they holographic? Oh, look at that one.
Sorry, just to let you know,
Nice.
I am sorry. Martha was trying to tell me something. I didn't hear her quite well. We have a very tiny amount of the kits left, so you are going to have to check baskets out. Look at this Wizard of Oz green.
Oh, I love that.
You're out of the woods, you're out of the woods, you're going to be
The
fine.
camera's merging all the colours. There's like light green. There's like a leafy
Gold.
green. There's lime leaf, emerald.
All types. It's Mikey and his camera eye. No,
Wow.
it's not. You can see them. They look fab. Then I've got for you, I love glitters. Poor Chloe with me and glitters.
Ooh.
I was doing well.
You were. It's nice to
Where
have a
is
bit
she?
of glitter.
Yeah, look at this. I love glitter.
I want to
This is
open
great.
this one.
Do you know why these are really good, these glitters, in comparison to others? If you use resin, if you use any medium, now this is a special shape, so that if you put it in resin, it will not sink or float, it will disperse evenly. So it's a special kind of glitter. And it's the way they cut them. It's the way they cut them. Now, you've also got that orange.
Look at that.
Look at the, oh! That is razzle dazzle
I couldn't
blue.
wait for you to open it. I had to get in there.
That's razzle blue, that. Woo! Da, 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 da. And then look.
Ooh, it's bubblegum pink.
That's fantastic. This is very glamorous, glitzy, whatever that programme's called where we all twirl each other around and dance. Strictly. Summer, yeah. Oh, fantastic. Then you've got the translucent polymer clay. Now, we're going to give you a phenomenal deal. If you love your resins, if you love your polymer clay, if you love your jewel enamel, if you love your F colour, if you love your card craft, then these are wonderful. Now, I bought an edible glitter. This isn't edible glitter, but I bought an edible glitter to sprinkle on butterflies that I'd made for me as cakes. One edible glitter was £9 blooming.
Yeah.
What is it all about?
Cost a fortune.
Crazy. So the deal we're about to give you off the back of that, to me, in comparison, is ridiculous. BQGC89 Sparkle Sparkle with your translucent, wonderful polymer clay that can be mixed with all sorts. You're putting glitter in. Oh, I thought you were pouring it in your nail varnish, because that would have been a good idea.
I'm going to put some glitter on the edge of the petal.
What a fabulous idea. You're getting all of this, and you can glitter up your petals. You could pour it into nail varnish if you wanted to. That would be an idea. There's nothing stopping you. The only thing I'm not recommending is that you eat it. I wouldn't eat it, probably.
No.
Probably shouldn't. So just dip in. Oh, look! Oh, I love that. Glitter just does
Fairy
it.
wings.
Just add a bit of razzle dazzle. Perfect fairy wings. Now, if Chloe's child is a girl, we shall make her lots of those and buy her a pony. Now, hair slides would be really pretty. Now, I have a text massage. I so don't need that, but I want it. Well, that's the point, isn't it? You don't, but you do. Well, the thing is, Esther, it will make your Christmas cards and your jewellery look prettier. So you do need it for prettiness. I mean, not for life or death.
No.
But for prettiness. Which when
sometimes
so much serious in life, put a bit of glitter on it.
Yeah.
Put a bit of glitter on life. Sparkle it up. There's so many miserable things about life. Let's make things happy about life. Let's do it. Skip and dance with a bit of glitter. And we're going to go and see exactly what you're up to. In fact, it's exactly bang on the dot to WAF. Welcome back to Bruges. We'll kick off with the second of the WAF. 121
on a snuggly rug. It's nice.
Oh, I do love a snuggly rug. It's the season for a snuggle.
Short and sweet message here from Jean from Camberley, who says, my first attempt at jewellery making, very pleased, and a big smiley face.
Hey, that was short and sweet.
It was.
Thank you, Jeannie from Camberley. Look at this. I love this.
Ooh.
It's so pretty. Number 122, and listen to this. Hi, Jewellery Maker. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. A bracelet made from hematite and elastic. I made this while my 3-year-old niece watched, then she made one for her mum. She's now eyeing up my strand of sapphires. Run! Run, Christine, she'll have them. Good luck to everyone in the draw, regards Christine. And a big special hug for your little niece, Christine, as well. A junior jewellery maker, I love it. Number 122, I love that. Simple and fun to wear.
Sometimes that's the best, yeah. 120 is from Helena in County Durham. She says, hello all at Jewellery Maker. Here's my entry to the Wall of Fame this week.
Those.
It's a selection of earrings made from various coloured wires and gemstones, all from Jewellery Maker. I really enjoyed making these with the help of the ear wire jig, also from
yes, it's fabulous.
Also from JM it is. It's really clever because it means you get everything consistent sizes. I found this tool easy to master and would recommend it to anyone. Best of luck to all in the draw, and thank you for a very entertaining show. Love from Helena.
Well, thanks, Helena. Now I've got a gorgeous set. Is this Twisted Kumihimo, isn't it?
Twisted macrame, yeah.
Number 123, this is fabulous, from Teresa of Ramsgate, and Teresa says, here is my third entry to the Wall of Fame. It's a necklace, bracelet and earring set made from rose quartz nuggets and rounds, blue satin cord and silver findings, all from Jewellery Maker. It is inspired by Mark Smith and Debbie Kershaw, using one half of a square knot in macrame and giving it the spiral look. I had such fun making this simple design. It's good enough to make, I hope it's good enough to make the Wall of Fame. Of course it is! Even though the photo, you can never photograph jewellery quite half as gorgeous as it is, though, I think. So every time you see something here, remember that. Thank you for the continued inspiration from all the designs and the quality products from Jewellery Maker. Good luck to one and all. Thanks very much, Teresa. You're number 123. That's really kind of you.
119 is from Sheena in Paisley, who says, having repeatedly watched Laura B on the August 28th show, I thought I'd have a go at making some rings. These are the badly photographed results. I'm quite happy with them and am looking forward to trying some more. Love the designers. Without them, I would never have the courage to try. Blue peacock pearls, amethyst and wire, all from JM. Bejewelled fingers crossed for a win. Sheena in Paisley.
Claire says, and Claire does our photography, Sheena, actually that's really well photographed.
It's nicely set out, actually. I like the way you've got the stands lined out.
Yeah, the light hits them nicely. Claire's actually got some inspiration from you, so don't you be worried. Now, here at Jewellery Maker we like our bead weaving here. At Jewellery Maker we like our bead weaving here. At Jewellery Maker we like our bead.
It gets told off in a minute.
Chocolate cake. And we've got, it's about rhythm. Chocolate cake rhythm. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate cake. Scoop.
Oh, Mike's joining in.
Be-do. Scoop. Be-do. Scoop. Be-do. Scoop. We're teaching them rhythm with beads. We're not making
Martha
any
going
sense,
mad in
says
there.
Martha. We're not making any sense. Is there chocolate cake or isn't there? Look, no, it was about never mind, Martha. We've also got the most amazing agate strand going super low, brand new for you, full of fiery, gorgeous colours. We're going to give you the information of how to vote for us. We want your votes, they're important. We will be back with more rhythm and no blues after this.
Thank you to all of our customers who voted for Jewellery Maker to be nominated at the Make and Sell Jewellery Awards. We've been nominated for 8 awards. Please continue to vote for us to win by going to the Make and Sell Jewellery Awards website and registering your vote. Voting closes on the 27th of November.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
When shopping with Jewellery Maker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Hello, my darlings. We've got that multicoloured, wonderful strand coming up for you very soon. We are joined by the amazing De Bruges. She is amazing. It's Martha's birthday. She's gone funny. You've got that weird birthday thing that you've got because you got all excited this morning and now you're all tense. We all get it. We all get it. You've got, oh no, you better not have Amelia's stomach coming on.
Oh,
We've sent
no.
Amelia home. You can't be ill on your birthday. Go and do something to flush it out. Now, water, water. Nobody breathe in the same direction as Chloe. We cannot give the baby the illness. Now,
No, that's
these little beauties are coming up for you. They're coming up for you after a little bit of rhythm. I can't help it. I'm in the zone. Now, these are definitely going to be first come, first serve. Same rules as before, my dear hearts and darlings. I ain't going to spill them out, no. I don't want to. You know why? I'm going to show you what you've got. Oh, I don't like spilling them because they're my favourite thing. I don't want to ruin them. I don't want to get them out and lose them. The silver beads have not been in stock since I don't know when. July! July it was, I'm being told in my ear.
Wow.
From the people that know. Already 25 of these are gone. These are your St. Petersburg weave. These are your beady beads, your spacers. These are your elements to your wiggle weave. These are wonderful for putting together to the colours. They look amazing. Look up, have a little search, geometric beading. If you search geometric beading, you will see all sorts of delights. They're making me spill these, Chloe. I don't want to make a pregnant woman work. I think it should be illegal, actually. Like, we should be massaging you, you goddess. You house of baby. Have a look. Wow! Absolutely loads of these. Look at them. They're fantastic. And you know what I think? They really are made for beaded kumihimo, micro macrame, earrings, loads and loads and loads of them. Let them move, let them jingle jangle. Put them in some wax cord, black wax cord, you saw it earlier, easy. In fact, if you've got some black wax cord I might have a borrow of, please. Could you snip me a length of your wax cord?
Yes, or I've got this with some threaded.
That's exactly what I was going to do anyhow, so
I'll
let's
leave it
show
like
you.
that then.
Wonderful. If you were to just put, now this could be masculine or feminine. Could I put a knot in either end actually to stop them wiggling? Will that work?
Oh, I've knotted them in the middle, haven't I?
Yeah, hang on. Look,
sorry.
Hang on. No, don't you. Look, like this. I have only got 4 on here and it looks good. This is a very modern look, very Madonna. Tom's saying, I'd wear that, and I've got one a little bit like that already. My daughter wears one like this already, which I think was quite expensive from that P shop, you know, it begins with P. Now, it is a very fashionable thing to have, but also it's an element of glamour in between a pearl. It's an element of beadwork in your... Oh, did you buy the extra long gizmo the other day? Gizmo coil with these on.
That looks stunning.
Gorgeous. So very Rachel Norris. So very Rachel Norris. Now, these are only £10.95. The element of real silver is all yours on copper in these wonderful beads. Hannah Roxbury and I got very excited about offering you more and more and more tiny gemstones. Hannah Roxbury is one of the heads of our buying department, and she is in charge of findings and things. So this is a definite Oxbury package here. I would absolutely put these in little beady beads. If you've made a giant beady bead before, can you imagine how wonderful it would look? Little tiny beady beads, they would look fantastic. Think about micro macrame as well. Think about skirting with those little pieces. Do you remember Alison Tarry did some micro macrame, didn't she? And she used little beads to skirt. Do you remember when Fiona Potter did the brick stitch around a cabochon? I've got some cabochons coming up in the next kit. What about jellyfish legs? And by that you might be thinking, what is she talking about? Well, I've got a jellyfish cabochon for you, which we've never had before coming up. And you could do the legs down here, weigh them down with the silver balls. There's your jellyfish. Very, very, very Schlumberger in a brooch, by the way. It's so easy to do as well. Now, go and have a look at Schlumberger jellyfish. Go and have a look. Really expensive. Have a little look at that. £10.95, loads of you there. There's loads of you gorgeous people there. Now, we've got a question. Are they... Oh, let me have a look. I'll tell you, Sarah in Cheshire. Are they seamless?
No, I don't know if they are, actually.
No, I think they are, Deb.
Are they? I thought I saw a seam in one.
Hang on, I'm looking for a seam.
Could have been a shadow. I couldn't find a hole in a bead earlier.
No, I can't find a seam. They seem to be seamless. No, they're not crimp covers, are they? They're actual beads. Let me see. No, they're not seamed. Deb, oh, hang on.
Am I seeing things?
No, they are, but you can't see it. You can't see the seam. Look, here is the seam. So it's a bit of a, it's like wearing those seam-free pants which have really got seams but you can't really see them. A little bit like that. Can I show you the seam? You were right, Deb Rudge. Who was I to ever question you?
No,
There's
I'd
the
question
seam.
me. Yeah. They're very well closed up.
Very well closed. I never even saw that seam. So I hope that answers you, my dear heart. Absolutely stacks upon stacks upon stacks. Over half of the stock's been allocated. You have, is it 700 in here? 700 beads, or 8 to the inch is what you're getting. £10.95 is your price tag for all of these. I think it's phenomenal, and absolutely would mix these all together, I would. Well done. You can order online, but you do need to check out baskets. Great to see you all there. Hello to all you brand new jewellery makers. Not only are you getting whatever you've ordered, which is phenomenal, you'll get a free tutorial DVD, a free step-by-step book, and a JM Hub magazine. Now, again, I still want to make an... Oh, we didn't win Wingardium Leviosa. I didn't hear you. It's this earpiece. It's gone so far into my ear, I can't really hear anything.
Oh, not again.
Oh, yeah, you had to dig it out last time.
I did.
Oh, my gosh, I've just seen... Is this month's JM? It's August. Look at the pearls. Why haven't I got a gossip column in this JM Hub magazine yet? Who do I have to ask, Chloe?
Laura.
Can you ring Laura Androglia now and ask her if I can have a gossip column in the magazine? I mean, Oxbury gets her own page. Where's mine? I mean, where is mine? I think me and Pip should have Jewellery Maker gossip column in the JM Hub magazine. I'd like to do it. Put it to her now. She's doing that thing where she's humouring me and going, yes, dear. I know that tone. Now. Sorry, Chloe, they made me do it. They made me do that, even though I don't want to make you work. It is light work, just you could do it sitting down. All right? Have a massage afterwards. I can do a mummy massage for you if you like. All right? No, I like touching people. I don't like it when they touch me. You can have a birthday massage. I did have to give the boy a full body sports massage last night. Now, there you go, Chloe. I'm going to hand this to Chloe. I don't want her stretching. Don't overstretch. There we are. All right? Okay? Go steady. I do feel guilty making her work. Now, what should we do now? Can we do the fire agate now, Martha? I think I'm ready for it. Now. I'm just going over here. I am coming back, don't worry. Now, not that you're worried, you're probably absolutely celebrating. Have a look, this is brand new. It is the fire agate strand that you saw and went, ooh, because it's got all these wonderful colours. And it does make you go, ooh, doesn't it? Ooh. We did that this morning, all of us did that, ooh. Didn't we? You'd only do that noise when you're over 27.
Really?
Aren't you? Yeah.
Is that the law?
Like, cooey! Same thing. Same thing. Now, have a look at these. You've got every colour you could wish for. So you've always got that personalised, maybe accent in a bracelet. I love these colours together, do you? They're kind of reminding me of a quilt, a patchwork quilt of colours. Lovely, isn't it? Or the song Coat of Many Colours by Dolly Parton that my mama made for me. I love this strand. I think it's got loads of pattern to it, loads of different edgy, quirky colours. I think it's be great in a bracelet. It's one of those strands that you could wear every day, but you can match the colours up if you want to make matching earrings. You could make, you know how we saw the wax cord earlier? You could just put one of these in the centre of some wax cord, and then you've got a load of bracelets. If they're big enough and they're bright enough to be individuals. And de Bruges, when you get a strand like this, they're 14 mil.
Yes, they're impact, aren't they?
Yeah, what would you do with them?
I actually love them like that. Very often I'm tempted to separate out all the colours and then be a lot more controlled about how and where I use the colour. But I just love that strand as it is. It's like a tropical holiday.
Oh.
On a strand, it's brilliant. I love it. So I think a stretchy bracelet would be spot on with those. Be really good. And I'd probably pinch a couple for earrings.
Now I like that
chain.
idea a lot. And I actually think that people would think you were cleverer than you actually are at putting colour together.
Yes.
So I doubly like this strand. It's a strand that makes me look cleverer than I am.
Without
Brilliant.
any effort, yeah.
Excellent, I love that, I love that. Because the colours are really mixed for you and they do go gloriously together, I think we can all agree. Now Richard in Dorset, you've got 2, Gwen in Yorkshire, you've got 3, Jennifer in Gwent, you've got 2. And would you believe it? They're only £6.95, so they are. So get yourself on the phone lines, 0800 644 655. ODG P71 is your item code. You have got 470 gorgeous carats, and these are 14 mil rounds. They are wonderfully faceted, and Christine, you're buying 2. Oh, Christine's bought 3. She did buy 2, then she came in for another one. What a great price though, Christine. And all of it, unless there's 2 Christines in West, that is true. There may be more than 2 Christines in West Yorkshire. Have a look.
Do you know, Jenny, You know that ball chain that we had earlier?
Yes.
How thick was the finest one? Because the holes on those gemstones on that strand look really big.
I'm trying to find it.
I think
and
it
it's
might
gone.
actually fit through.
Yes, the finer one just well might. Do you know something, De Bruges? There are 2 strands going through the one.
Yeah,
Look.
the holes just look really big on the recording there. So I was thinking,
There's 2 strands going through here.
You could thread them actually onto the ball chain, I think.
Can you see that? I just was trying
Can't
to
guarantee it without testing, but they just look huge.
Look, there you go. There's 2 strands running through these little gemstone lovies. Look at the lemon meringue pie one. Oh, this is lovely. It is the season for pudding again now, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. It's pudding, yes.
Pudding.
It's time to make our rhubarb crumbles. It's harvest time, isn't it? Look at these 2 together.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? I can bring you some rhubarb, Martha. At the moment, I have some dedicated rhubarb just going into some gin and some vodka, ready for Christmas.
In vodka.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I know it will be lovely, won't it? If you would like pears as well, Martha, I do have pears in my garden too, of the golden variety. $6.95 for all of these macrame bracelets, earrings, stretchy bracelets, either end of a wonderful chainmail bracelet perhaps. They're weighty as well. $6.95, ODG, P71. Now, my dear hearts, Jacqueline from Gloucestershire's got 2, Linda from Gloucestershire's got 2. My lovely Gloucestershireans are in for this one. Now, black display bust. You know, earlier I was saying to you, if you've got black gemstones, display them on white busts. The same applies. Now, there's only 25 of these. They probably will sell out. Same applies to things like pearls. Imagine photographing a gorgeous pearl necklace. How jeweller's shop window does this look? It just does, doesn't it? Don't you think that looks really jeweller's shop window? They're utterly fabulous for displaying your high-end pieces. Your gold, your silver will stand out beautifully. And like De Bruges and I have been saying today, by displaying your pieces in a certain manner, you are showing your customers and your clients that you feel that your jewellery is worth displaying in that manner. And you've got this time a velvet finish, and these are elongated. So if you want to put your jewellery at different levels, say if you actually bought the white busts earlier, by putting your jewellery at different levels on different colours, your eyes will be drawn to all 3 pieces, because you have got that. It's more excitement for the eye.
Yeah.
So it's more pleasing to the eye to be able to see things at different levels. So this is why it's important to have all sorts of styles of busts, for the different coloured gemstones, for the different heights when you're displaying, for the fact that you are giving off that image of being a lot more professional. It looks like these have gone in and gone straight back out again. WPGC 46, $14.95 for the 2. And there are only 5 left, and I do have unchecked baskets. Got lots of you in for this one. Hello to each and every one of you. I hope you're having a fabulous Friday Eve, is what we're calling today. It's Friday Eve. WPGC46, it's Chloe's birthday Eve, and it's Martha's indeed birthday. Yeah, yeah, Chloe's going to be 30. 30. I wish I was 30 again. No,
Yeah,
I had a
me too.
meltdown when I was 30 and had several wrinkle treatments.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I did, yeah. You embraced... Martha has embraced her wrinkles.
Yeah.
I've tried to shield them off. Chloe, you're looking pretty peachy. Now, I'm going to give to you... Those have gone, I'm afraid. Now, I love this. I love this. You know why? You have got frosted black agates, which we haven't seen. They're
Oh,
matte
I
black.
love them.
They're wonderful.
Yep.
Could be feminine or masculine. These would go with my dress, De Bruges.
They would.
I do love these. A stretchy bracelet. Now, they're faceted, so they're going to give a soft luster.
Hey, lovely.
But they're matte. Do you see how important? Do you know what? We don't have these. These are excellent for macrame with the hemp white cord.
Yes.
Perfect for that. Perfect, very charcoaly. Really, really important for your masculine pieces and for the pieces that were. I love that colour, that charcoal colour though, don't you? That deep, intense colour. Because you haven't got the sparkle there, I think they can be feminine or masculine.
Yeah.
I think these are going to be very popular. They look great next to polymer clay as well. I think they're awesome. Now you've also got, well, I always think of totem poles when I see these. I think they're ace. Look at these. Do they remind you of totem poles or Aboriginal art? One, maybe two.
They remind me of insect bodies for some reason, and insect
bodies?
eyes, sort of. Yeah.
These
I don't
could
know
be
why.
eyes, Debbie.
Yeah, eyes.
I've been waiting for eyes. Look, imagine if you were making a gemstone person. I love these. Look, their eyes.
Little cartoon people.
They have the googliness of a Charles Spaniel, King Charles Spaniel. And then you have got, oh, hang on a minute. These are flat squares. I thought they were cubes on first sight, but they ain't. No, well, no, look. They're kind of cushion. What do I call these? Look, they're this. Got that thickness to them, not a full square. Perfect for putting in a bracelet because they're not sticky uppy. Oh, perfect. Aren't they lovely? Oh, I do love this bundle. So you've got your matte faceted black agate rounds, you've got your flat squares, and you've got your googly eyes. I love that these are googly eyes. They could go in Alison Tarry's Labrador. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? But it would be funny. It would add a little bit of hilarity. Or like those fish with the big googly eyes. I love this. Make a wirework fish and put these as their googly gemstone eyes. Perfect.
Yeah.
I love this. The black agate flat squares are 8 by 8. I think they look like they've got a 3mm thickness to them. Your frosted agate rounds are 10mm, and your agate googly eyes are 12mm. BRG, the notorious collection, C19. 0800 6 444 655. Get yourself dialing for these. This is a fabulous trio. Not 1585, which they should be, but they aren't. $9.95. I think that is an amazing price tag. I would pay that for the googly eyes. If I needed googly eyes, I'd pay it. I would pay it for the frosted rounds. If I need frosty rounds in my collection, I'd pay it. I love that we've got these big ace for soutache. Oh, they're perfect for wire wrapping, aren't they? Because you've got that lovely frame and they're not too chunky. Also great for looming. Perfect for looming.
Yep. And they'd work really nicely as well on the loom with then stripes of the different coloured beads that we've had, the little beads in
the
between.
Little tiny weeny
so it'd be black and then silver, then black, then gold, then black, then rose gold, and you could do that all the way around the bracelet.
That could be your contraster, couldn't it? Your switcher over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Make them go further as well.
And because they're flat, I haven't seen anything. I haven't got any of these in my collection. Flat squares. I've only got flat squares that are wooden that are massive.
Yeah.
These are great. You've got to have them. I wonder what the drill hole's like in them. Stop everything.
Is it huge?
You've got a really decent drill hole. Perhaps you could get 2 beading threads through there, split them and have 2 strands running off.
Yeah.
Yes, need them. Googly eyes, the frosteds, and the extremely useful squares as well. All yours for $9.95. BRG C19. It's called Party Glamour. And I do love it. I do love it. Please send me in a wirework fish with these as eyes. I think that would just be too cool, wouldn't it? Oh, Wally. I love that film, Wally. I don't watch that enough, I've decided.
Yeah.
You a fan of that
cute.
film, Mikey? Oh. You've never seen Wally? You'll like it, you will. Now, I'm going to give you, there's still some of these available, my darlings. I want to do these great big mookites. I do. Have you been to Mooka Creek in Australia, Martha? You haven't been there. What's that film I watched, Something Creek? Oh, Wolf Creek. You didn't go there, did you? Oh, I hate that. Don't ever watch it. If somebody says it's a good idea to watch it, it is not a good idea. No way. No, it's not true. Nobody should watch it. Do not, please. My other half thought it'd be a really great evening if we watch it. Ruined my whole weekend because I couldn't stop thinking about it.
Really scary.
Horrible. Why would you watch it? Now, it's one of those. Just don't. It's like the time you let me watch a film where somebody's daughter got stolen. I was like, brilliant. Thanks a lot. I don't want these things in my head.
I went to the UK premiere of that movie.
What, of Wolf Creek?
Yeah, when I was at uni, I got a ticket.
Mikey went to the UK premiere. Were you scared?
It was weird. It was a weird film.
It's a true story.
I know, yeah.
So did you then decide you were never going to go to Australia?
No, I really want to go.
You really want to go even?
Like, yeah, it looks amazing. I know people out there, so I might go.
My auntie's got a farm out there. You can go and stay with her, she'll keep you safe. Now, have a look at these, because they're wonderful. Look at the wiggles. Aren't they fabulous? Look at that. Fantastic. Look at the brick red. Look at the mustard. Can you see that? That colour. The way it swirls. Absolutely phenomenal. You've got all of these incredible patterns. Look at the facets on these as well. These are rings, these are pendants, these are flower petals, these are drops on an overhead necklace. You know what you could do with these? A prong set pendant would look lovely, wouldn't it? And all the colours of mookaite. I just think this is such a wonderful strand to add to your autumn collection. Look at what you've got and get yourself dialing. QTG P41, 450 carats of mookaite. The faceted drops are 40 by 20 and they are just incredible. At £12.95, you've got a huge 450 carats. You've got a wonderful, wonderful opportunity here. You have got those patterns. You have got that colour and that depth. You have got all of the wonderful colours blending from one into the other. What a fabulous strand. Look at that deep, deep plummy red. Gorgeous. I love these chocolatey colours as well, the mustards. Gorgeous. Loads of you in for this one. Essex, you've bought two. Catherine, Rachel in Northumberland, Sarah, you've got yours. Jewellery Maker in Fife, Tracy in Dorset, and Jewellery Maker in Bristol. Sarah in Lincolnshire, you've got yours. Shona, you're shopping with us today, and it's great to have your company. £12.95. Use your debit card or your credit card if you're going to come shopping with us here today at Jewellery Maker. This is an incredible, incredible strand. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling. All the W's.jewellerymaker.com online. Loads and loads of you in for this one. Think about those pendants. Think about going overhead. Think about mixing this with some tiger's eye. Some lovely tiger's eye cabs coming up for you later. They'd go really nicely with these, wouldn't they? I think. What about mixing them with more big chunkies?
Ooh, that's nice.
That's a bit chunkalicious, isn't it? We're in the mood for chunkies. We are in the mood for chunkies because it's winter. We want chunky. We want big pendant-sized pieces. We want to make brooches and we want to make big over-the-head style necklaces that are going to go over our jumper dresses.
Mookaite, I always think, works brilliantly well with polymer clay because it's got that intensity of colour.
Yes.
And the depth of colour. So
Absolutely.
it can hold its own with the polymer.
What would you do with this shape, Debbie?
That shape, I think you're right. I think prong set ring would work really nicely. I love that shape, and then having lots and lots of different gemstones coming out at the bottom, like a big tassel over the head necklace and a big tassel. But also, if you've got a multi-strand neckline piece going round, so you've got 3-5 strands of chips, say, at the front, and then that on the collarbone area as it goes around the neckline. So the 3 strands then go into that, and then it tapers down into a single strand going round to the clasp. So it centres everything round and comes up into a nice smooth single strand around the back of the neck. So it works really nicely, pulling in lots of different strands together.
Because you've got a really substantial drill hole in these, and they can be decorative, but they can also be purposeful in that way as well. Now we're going to have to move on. $12.95. You have still got a few opportunities for that, but now I'm going to give to you the what? This one, my darling, the one I keep grabbing. Yeah. Packed up with onyx, she said. Black onyx. I love this strand as well. I showed you this earlier because we were talking about how to display things on busts. Now this would be perfect if you bought the pearlies, because they do work. It just does. Black against natural pearls is so elegant. If you bought the pearls, this is a wonderful, wonderful idea, isn't it? Now, we've only given this to you twice before. These are the last unchecked stock remaining quantity. Now look at this with also the spinel chain. That's a little bit special. That's a little bit evening glam, isn't it? Now, I want you to think about putting these with those wonderful gold beads in between each one. I want you to think about putting these in choker necklaces. I want you to think about putting these all together in tiaras and fascinators. These are top drilled drops, and they're plump round drops. So you could prong set that into a ring as well. We've seen Alison Tarry do that, and Alison Tarry is up with you in the afternoon doing amazing Elfie ears out of wire. Anything. Ali would look good in a plastic bag, wouldn't she? So they will suit her, yeah. Have a look. Black onyx, 7x5 to 12x6 on a 15cm strand. I love these for texture. I think these would look very pretty indeed in a simple bracelet like that. Maybe put a bit of red in there. I do love red and black. I've got some fuchsia with the tiger's eye. That's lovely.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that lovely together?
That's really nice, yeah.
A nice bright red would go down a treat. A cherry red, yeah, yeah. What about the copper beads that we haven't done yet? They'd look lovely, wouldn't they? Now we're going to give you a great price tag. We might even give you a bit of a treat, mightn't we, Martha? It is Martha's birthday after all. She's going to give you the lowest ever price tag for these. Never been seen at this price, Martha. SDR U15, 115 cat. Oh! This is black onyx for $6.95. You shouldn't be seeing it. Now, black onyx, I think if you did a survey, if we sent Mikey out and he was to interview 100 people and ask them to give us a black gemstone, I think the top answer in a family fortunes type way would be black onyx every time. Every time. We should perhaps do that. We should do it. Let's do Jewellery Maker family fortunes. Shall I bring my mad family in? Let's do that. Mine against Lucy's. Whose would be crazy at mine? Mine would. £6.95. SDRU 15. I think we should do a you know that program where you go and you cook and you eat at people's house? What's it called again? Come down, let's do that in each other's houses, because that would be hilarious. I think Mikey might win it. £6.95. 0800 644 655. Loads of you there. Isn't this a great price for black onyx? We do see, listen, black onyx is used by Chopard, Gucci and Prada. It's good enough for them. It's blooming well good enough for me, I tell you that for Nate. Billiard ball, these are polished up like billiard balls, I think. That's the difference between this and black agate. They're so glossy. Jilly, yeah, do you know what? And Spinella's sparkly. This is glossy, Spinella's sparkly. So that's the difference. They're my two favourite of the black gemstones. I actually think that Spinels are often sparklier than black diamonds.
Yes.
And you've got so much gloss from onyx, which makes it always look classy. £6.95. Loads of you are multi-buying. Hayley's got two, Alison's got two, Carol's got two. I've got Gillian, another Alison. Sue, you've got yours in South Yorkshire, and Sue-Ann in Bedfordshire. Hazel and Donna and Heather and Amanda and Gillian. I have got Sylvia and Carol and Lisby. I have got Carol. I have got another Alison, and I've got Anela. Anne in Aberdeenshire. Jean. Therese has got two. But you do need to check out baskets. SDRU15 is your item code. Please keep it interactive with us today. Let us know what you're up to. It's Martha's birthday. We want to know how you rose this morning. What did you have for your brekkie? I called Mikey Martha then. What did you have for your breakfast, Mikey?
I had cornflakes.
The crunchy and the nutty style of the flaky corns. That is a good choice. It is. It is a very good choice. What did you have, Martha? Oh, that's better. Pressed vegetable juice. Blah. And some, but then she said, crumpets with real butter. Ting! That's all right then, because otherwise I am not coming round your... If you give me broccoli, mashed up broccoli first thing in the morning, lovely in the afternoon, don't be giving me that first thing in the morning. Margarine! Ugh. Oh. Margarine? Oh, that should be illegal, that stuff. Horrible.
It should.
It's like eating plastic. £6.95. SDRU15. Martha did not have real butter on crumpets, which don't even bother putting it on them. Just have them plain with Marmite on them.
Yeah, no, I agree.
She dirtied her crumpets with margarine. Should be illegal, everyone. Please give us a text. 68777. Do you margarine or butter? That's what I want to know. My other half gets things like the red milk, low-fat hummus.
Yeah.
It drives me wild. I want to taste food.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Bring back the old-fashioned. I don't care if it's got no sugar in it. I don't like sweeteners. Put sugar in it.
I've got a low-fat yogurt.
You've disgusted me with your margarine.
Oh,
Sorry.
dear.
Sorry, Martha. I don't want to talk to you ever again if you use margarine. It doesn't matter. You're down in the class stakes in my head. Now, some people can't have real butter. Now, this is what I want to know. Do you put salt or sugar on your popcorn? Oh, she puts both. Oh, my ears are bleeding. Salt. Sugar?
I like the sweeter one
You
more.
like the sweeter one?
I do. Prefer the sweeter one.
You've surprised me.
I put sugar and
My son
butter on
likes.
mine.
Yeah, that's quite nice though. Now,
Goes like toffee.
you know earlier I said about the jellyfish-shaped cabochon, which I've never had before. And I do think that no, everybody's making jellyfish. You know, yesterday we had the octopus. It's such a big thing in steampunk. It's huge, isn't it, Deb? In jewellery designs, everyone's doing things like that at the moment. It's a really big thing. Go and have a look, Martha. Martha went, jellyfish, I don't think I've ever seen. I'm telling you, you could put Schlumberger jellyfish and then tell me you don't love jewellery. Schlumberger. Schlumberger. She's having a look.
Good.
And then tell me you don't love. Now, this is the perfect shape for you to then do your wiggles underneath of wire in your jellyfish.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it?
I didn't have one that shape.
You should have. Aren't they fab?
Yeah.
I love that shape. But it could be up this way. It could be up this way. And this is a great way to have it. And then you could still have chain. It's a new shape to me, but look at this shape as well. You've got that wonderful trilliant shape. And I've got two of those. They could work as petals. Aren't they lovely? But also, so these are shapes that we don't normally see. Also, look at this shape. Perfect for a watch style bracelet. I think this kit's going to sell out. There's loads of you on this one already. And then look at this. An elongated oval. I do love that. I've got another triangular, but this time with more of a pointy tip, more of a pyramid. You are guaranteed, aren't they lovely? So you've got that pyramid shape there. Guaranteed 740 carats. These are big and chunky. Aren't they fab? And then look at that, look. Oh, I love this. Can you, I think that's trying to pretend to be a moonstone there, isn't it? Steady on rose quartz. Moonstone will be shaking. Then I'm going to give you findings as well. You're going to get 118 wonderful findings. You are going to get your gold chain, that wonderful square toggle clasp. You've got your crimp beads, your crimp bead covers. You've got your uber skinny head pins. You've got your ball head pins. You've got your spacer beads. You've got absolutely loads to get yourself making straight away. You've also got your gold wire to bring it all together. You have got your 1mm gold wire. You've got 3 reels of wire, so there's loads of scope here. You could do bracelets, you could do necklaces, you could do great big wonderful pieces. You've also got your 0.8 wire rings. We could definitely create rings out of this. And then we've got 0.25 for your weaving work. So you can weave anything intricate into that. Or you could just do a lovely basket weave out of pure wire. Would be gorgeous. You could do your wiggly jellyfish legs out of those 8mm, couldn't you? 8mm still got a lot of malleability. 1mm's malleable as well. If you bought the Gizmo coil, you'll be trying to get as many wire deals as you can if you bought the new Gizmo coil that sold out so quickly. AZG-C56. Look at the... Do you know what? They're so different, these shapes of cabochons. We haven't seen these shapes. I haven't seen these shapes before anyhow. I love them. I'm particularly interested in this one. Have you looked at that yet, Martine? Have you had a look at the jellyfish that I told you to look at? Have a look. You've got elongated ovals. You've got that square, sort of rectangle. Do you get a wrecker? Do you get a wrecker?
Rectangle either.
You got all different. You get all different assortments, which is what I love because you never know. It's like Christmas.
Yeah, it's
You're
more
unwrapping
exciting.
these, thinking, "What have I got? What have I got? What have I got? Yay!" Right now, you're loving the jellyfish. Do you know what is great with moonstone? I would put this one in a brooch, and I would have moonstone rosary, rosary chain with little moonstone. Actually, hang about, Jenny Cleary. Because you could do it like that. That could be your legs there, look. Don't you think that? Obviously 8 of them coming down would be perfect. Yes, I told you, it does look amazing. I think that would be fab. See? With the chain. It is cool, isn't it? I love that. AZG C56, you've got all these cabs, you've got 118 findings, and you've got the wire as well for a crazy low price tag. We are going all the way down. Should be $45.75. That's the combined price tag, which means that if you were to buy all of these elements individually on our website, you would be being charged £45.75. AZGC56, you're not being charged that price tag today. It's a glorious day to shop with us here at Jewellery Maker. 1P&P at £29.95. You've got yourself a phenomenal deal. All these wonderful cabochons, all this wonderful wire, and all these fantastic findings. £29.95. You can use your debit cards or your credit cards if you're shopping with us here at Jewellery Maker. That's the little challenge bracelet there. You can use your debit card or your credit card, and you can take advantage of the benefit of your 30-day money-back guarantee. For under £30, you are getting so much value for money. Let's skip on over to Deb and see exactly what she has made from this kit, because I just think straight away you've got options. No matter what kind of jewellery maker you are, whether you're a delicate, feminine jewellery maker, whether you like to make your big chunky pieces, I think there is something for you in this kit.
Yes, definitely. Because your cabochons, they're all different shapes and sizes. So you can choose to put them all together, or you can choose to separate them out and just have a really delicate pendant. But
Look at that.
I had great fun with this. I loved it. It was fantastic. That's the one I started off with, that neckline piece.
And your prong setting here, which is wonderful, because that's a way we don't see many cabochons set in that way, or with prong setting, and it keeps a hold of it, and it's a very professional jeweller setting, isn't it?
It is, although the prongs on that piece, some of them are a bit crazy, and I did big loops on the end of the setting, so it just sort of mixed it up a bit. It wasn't as predictable as you know, it could have been, but then on others I've just done it really clean. And
look at the ring, there's a great big cocktail ring. Wow, look at that, and prong setting, but also wire wrapping around
the outside. Yep,
that's fabulous. I'm going to try that on. And then again, I want you to see this one, because we've got these different shapes here that we haven't seen in cabochons. Well, I certainly haven't. Forgive me if you have. And don't forget that Gemma Crow says she's never seen a cabochon in a big craft store for less than £7 per cabochon. We saw a lady text us in, didn't she, the other day? Sodalite pendant, £12 and 99 pence. So you know what, isn't this wonderful? You are getting so many cabochons for such a wonderful price tag, and all the rest of the elements as well. Let's not forget that if we shop elsewhere, we can expect to pay way bigger price tags than you're seeing here today. We're putting this all together so you're getting super value, wonderful elements, and also inspiration from the wonderful Deb. Look at the clarity on that wonderful cabochon. And these are genuine gemstones. Maybe you're shopping elsewhere and you can't guarantee that they're genuine gemstones. You just cross your fingers that they are. Well, we are guaranteeing that these are genuine gemstones. We can source each gemstone right back to the mine, and I think that says a lot for quality. Have a look at this fabulous ring. Big cocktail rings as well. Isn't that fantastic? There's a lot of interaction from you towards this kit. Jill in Sussex is saying, beautiful, just beautiful. It is gorgeous, isn't it, Jill? Thank you so much. AZG C58, keep the text messages coming. We do absolutely love hearing from you here at Jewellery Maker. It's our favourite thing, is to hear from you. Deb, which piece are you going to show us?
The simple pendant, that's it, that one there. So just show you how I did that, because that was really so easy to do that I thought that would be a good one.
Is it me, or have these rose quartz got the most amazing glow?
They are incredible. I mean, that one, you can see the wire all the way through on the back.
Yeah, from the back.
And it's just beautiful, ethereal glow coming from it. It's fantastic.
I think so too.
And the depth of colour on them as well, I thought was really interesting.
It's very delicate colour, actually, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
Right, so, where do we start, Mrs?
Right.
Have you texturised that then?
I have. I hammered it.
With which hammer,
with,
my love?
I've put it down here. Ooh. Let's just grab it. It was just with
a regular chase hammer?
Steel block and, tracing hammer.
Okie dokie.
So I took the 1mm wire and just hammered.
Just a light tap, or are you going quite harsh?
No, you don't need to do a heavy.
You're using the round end of your
round end, and just going along. And what it will do is two things. It will provide a texture to your wire, but it will also harden it up a bit as you go round.
So you will get a wire that's going to keep its shape in all effect then, won't you?
Yeah. So it makes it a bit stronger in terms
Excuse the
of...
glitter all over my fingers.
I know,
from
I'm
that.
covered as well.
It's a good thing, isn't it? It's a good.
We
We could be
don't
covered in worse
mind.
things, Dad.
Yeah, that's true, and probably have been.
Yeah.
So once I'd hammered a length of wire, and what I did with this kit was just hammer random lengths of wire, and then just chopped off what I needed, because I knew that the bird's nesty pieces as well are all hammered metal.
Okay, so you hammer as much as you think you'll need at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
But you can always add more anyway.
Yes, yeah, just do a bit more if you haven't got enough. So then what I did was took my round nose pliers and just turned a loop at the end, and then started to make a bit of a spiral. Now I didn't do it so that it was really tight. It was quite a loose spiral. And what I then did was take one of the spacer beads that you get in the kit, and one of the fantastic floral head pins. That's the word.
They're great for just little earrings, those.
They are,
aren't they?
yeah. I really like these. Pushed it through, and then in the loop that I've made, the only thing you need to consider is that the loop needs to actually join up, so don't have it open. Okay, push that through, and then going over to the back, you can see I hold it in place with my thumb and finger, and then just wound the tail of the head pin around the hammered wire. So that provides a bit of interest and detail. And if you need to, you can use your flat nose pliers and just give it a bit of a tug and a pinch together, so that it's nice and neat spirals going round. And then I started then just twisting, once I'd got this on, twisting my spiral around a bit more. I'm just going to chop off the tail there, so that's nice and smooth. And then just using my fingers, I just pulled the wire into place. Okay, and then measured it onto my gemstone, decided how big I wanted it. And then once I'd got it to the size I wanted, hold it in place, and then I brought the tail, let me get rid of some of this, it's big enough to wrap a volcano, so much there. Right, wrapped that round the top, and it formed like a little bead cap, if you like, on the top. And then once it was at the, I'll show you that way, once it was, the tail was coming off to the left hand side of my gemstone, what I did was, using my flat nose pliers, just bend it up. So I'm going to put the gemstone down, bend it up, and then at the top here I'm then going to bend that down at a right angle, and that forms the loop on my bail in effect. So then just chop that off, and what I did was tuck that onto the inside of my loops here. So actually I could use that one. So just pulling that way, just tuck it in.
So bring it up and in.
Yeah.
And that'll conceal
so that
it.
then hides it
And
in there.
prevents a spike coming out of the jewellery, doesn't it?
Yeah, keeps it all in there and nice and neat. Okay, so that's plenty strong enough to hold this gemstone. So just refix there, and then on the other side make another spiral exactly the same. The tail goes up through here, through your spiral at the top of your gemstone, and then holding the two in place, what I did was take some of the 0.25 wire, so just cut a small length, probably about 6 inches, probably plenty, and then just start wrapping on the side. So what I did was dropped my gemstone down again and then attached my 0.25 onto one of the spirals. So I did this 3 times, which then held the gemstone in place. It provides like a little basket. You know, I've got a kink there. Let's get rid of that, because that's just going to be a weak point anyway and end up snapping. So just a couple of wraps onto the spiral there, and then that'll just hold it in place there and keep the tail long there. And then coming back to your second spiral, you can measure how deep, how far apart these need to be with your gemstone, and then just start, I've got my finger wedged between the two there, just start wrapping your 2 spirals. So I go stitch it together a couple of times, and then going backwards and forwards. I probably went backwards and forwards about 3 or 4 times like this, and then give it a pinch and then start wrapping around the threads. They're not really threads, that's because I do so much macrame, get used to talking in threads. So wrap round your wires, and that will make a really rigid section going down the side of your pendant. So it then becomes quite rigid as well. So once you've done that, you can fasten off there and just tuck the wire behind and snip, and then you pop it back onto your gemstone. So if you make sure the point of the gemstone goes back into the bead cap end, and then hold that down the side there, and then we can wrap in this section here and do exactly the same as we've just done here, but this time holding the gemstone in place. So it's a little bit fiddly, just take your time, and it will come together. So a few wraps round, and then you wrap the other way. And what's nice is the gemstone will actually help and guide the wire as you go. So it was actually quite a speedy pendant to make.
Yeah, actually, do you know what? You have gone from scratch here, haven't you?
Yeah, it doesn't take that long. Probably took me as long to hammer the wire as it did to make the pendant.
I like it when it comes together like that, though.
Yeah.
Let me give everybody a quick reminder of what exactly you're getting with your kit. 3 reels of wire, 0.25, 0.8 and 1 mil. You're getting all those wonderful newer shapes of your cabs and 118 findings, all for £29.95. So you've got superb value. Don't forget, if you try and get cabochons elsewhere, we've seen them, we've heard, at £12.99 each. You're getting a whole load of cabochons here. So you've got loads of value for money. Right now, it's time to go and check out, for the last time, you on the waffer. Hello and welcome back. We have got some stunning pieces again. You never fail to amaze us. Beautiful bright yellows, I love this. Number 126, it's from Linen Logs. Hi all at Jewellery Maker. My £14.99 mystery purchase was a 3-strand gemstone bundle, one being the citrine. seen in this photo. The others were white quartz chips and bluish green strand of tiny ovals, which I think may be apatite. I don't think it's fluorite, but I would like to know exactly. No matter how I tried, I just couldn't get a good photo of this set, because do you know what, the citrine is so refractive, isn't it? Gold plated chain and silver plate chain, and the other stones were much lovelier than they appear. Well done to Lynn in Logs, you're number 126. Great to have that mystery gift.
Number 124 says, just trying to find
from Bev Summers.
Bev Summers. Just look at the top.
If in doubt, look at that.
Look at the email address. Clear crackled quartz, large rounds. The perfect accessories to go with the little black dress. I love them all. My friends do too. I might have to see if there are any more. Christmas is coming. Thanks, JM. Here's hoping you all have a fab day. From Bev.
You too, Bev. I love that. It's very Downton, isn't it?
It is. It's really nice.
Very Downton.
Yeah.
Number 127, super monochrome. I can see Sheila wearing this. Very elegant. It's from Lynn Whitehouse in Redditch, which is just where we are right now. Here is my design: a smoky quartz, black agate and sterling silver spinel chain necklace. All items are from Jewellery Maker. I've been buying from Jewellery Maker from the start of my jewellery making journey in 2014. I can honestly say that I've never been disappointed with anything I've bought. I loved using all the gems and findings I've bought from Jewellery Maker, and I'm slowly building up a beautiful collection to play with. Good luck to all the entries, and thank you if my design is shown. You're welcome, my darling Lynn Whitehouse. I hope you've come in and visited us. Seems though we're in the same shire. Number 127.
125.
Wow, those look like tiger's eye, are they?
Oh, I don't know. Sorry, I was going to show you and then I decided not to. It's from Mandy Braybrook. Sorry, shall I start again? Mandy Braybrook. Hi all at Jewellery Maker. Here's my first wall of fame. It's a wire macrame bracelet with garnet plain rounds.
Oh, garnet? Deep garnet.
It was my first attempt at wire macrame. That's brilliant.
It's a good attempt.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I am a saddler by trade and also make bridles for horses.
Oh, I like you, Mandy. You can make us a saddler. A saddle.
And I'm looking to incorporate some leather into my jewellery making.
Yes.
Good luck to all on WAF, but would be glad of a win to increase my stash.
I'd like to see some brow bands done by you, Mandy, because I've seen them out. You know, when you go out competing, there's all these brow bands for sale, and I think, my goodness, they're like £40 just for the brow band. And I think, you know, they're not half as outstanding as things like this. I'd like to see that, Mandy.
Gorgeous.
We would like to see it. Now I've got number 128, which is the wirework rings. And they're from Kathy Wooler, and Kathy writes, hi to all, this is another entry for the WAF. 3 wirework rings, one done in beadle thread and macrame style with labradorite and garnet. Second is wire wrap ring, 0.8 copper and silver wire. And the third is memory wire, just with labradorite. Everything from Jewellery Maker. Good luck to all. I'm hoping for a win from Kathy. Kathy, they're fantastic. The macrame one, particularly love out of that beaded thread. Really pretty. Yeah. So much work gone into those. Number 128. Good luck to everybody who has entered. We draw it on a Wednesday. Now I've got a little bit more rhythm. The copper beads are coming up, you can't help it. It's in my bones, I got rhythm. You've also got the most amazing sparkly amethyst. I just want to make a ring out of this. I think it's absolutely fabulous. Oh, super luster. That's what these are. We will be back after the break with the most amazing value bundles. Here is what's coming up tomorrow.
Jewellery Maker offers an extensive range of creative workshops for all levels, from beginners right through to advanced. Each workshop is run by our approachable tutors who are all friendly, knowledgeable and are specialists in their field of expertise. Our popular courses are tailor-made to suit your needs and to help you get started with a new hobby or to advance your skills onto the next level. We keep the class sizes small to ensure you get plenty of one-to-one attention, so book early to avoid disappointment. For more information, contact our call centre or visit our website. Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information. Make sure that you're signed up to the weekly email so you can get your hands on Jewellery Maker's special offers. This Friday, we'll be launching Natalia Coleman's Metal Clay Book exclusively through our weekly email. You can join by simply going to our website and signing up to our mailing list.
Oh, welcome back. It's a Jewellery Maker. We have a jest and a joke here, don't we? Now, I promised you some rhythm. I'm going to give you... All right, no more rhythm. And Martha's getting upset with me. Shaking me maracas. Now, have a look at these. Look at these. Look at these. The copper looks so much like rose gold, and they all go together beautifully. Like we said earlier, there's so many of you on these already. Like we said earlier, beaded Kumihimo, Prumihimo, beady beads. I love these in gizmo coils. These are going to sell out. You've got to be quick. You've got to be quick. So many. I reckon everybody who's bought, pretty much everybody who's bought the other two, is also grabbing these. Loads of you in for these. Debbie Kershaw would make something fantastic out of these, I'm sure, with all her wire. With all her wire stamping, not wire stamping, blank stamping. She looks amazing. They're amazing. I love them. Now, you have got opportunities for geometric beading, intricate bead weaving, adding elements here, there, and everywhere. You want me to scoop some up? Claire would like me to scoop some up on my scoopy tweezers. 80 have already gone and sold out. You're going to have to be quick with these ones. Are these the most popular? I think so. I've got Deirdre of Belfast. You've got yours. Madeleine's got two. Leslie, Sarah, Hazel, Charlotte, Carol. I've got Glenys, another Carol, Joanne. I've got Lorna, Jennifer, Anne. I've got Kate, Liz, Jennifer, another Jennifer, Glynis, Hayley. Glynis got two. Carol, Michelle. Lorna's now got two. Beverly, I have got another Lorna in where's she gone? Gemma of Gloucestershire. Gemma Crow's got these. Yeah, there she is. Lady Crow, what do you want these for? Jane in Hertfordshire, you've got three. Paula in Bedfordshire, you've got three. Jewellery Maker in Sussex, you've got two. Tracy's got three. My presenters pick for today, because I love them. I love them. They are so useful. And I hate saying useful about things that are beautiful. They're wonderful for... They're only $8.95. Because they're copper and not the... Oh, perfect. And they're all e-coated. Get them, get them, get them, get them, get them. You've got to get them. They are wonderful for, like I said, beaded Kumihimo. If you're a big fan of Pru, you're going to need these. If you love doing little intricate pieces with wire, and these are your embellishments. If you love working with rounds and you want to add a little splash of metal in there, make it look perhaps a little bit more expensive, then you can do it with these. Yasmin, you've got yours. Brenda, Linda, Belinda, Dolly, you've got yours. Jewellery Maker in Warwickshire's now got three. I've got Annie in Belfast. I've got Jennifer in Hampshire buying two. I have got loads of unchecked baskets. You must uncheck your basket. Charity all the way in Florida, and Connor in Berkshire, Susan, Joanne in Arizona. Loads of you are grabbing these, and I love the fact that you have got so much opportunity. At £8.95, you're going to have to be quick. Well over half the stock has gone and been allocated at £8.95. De Bruges, these are incredible.
I want some.
Why do you want them?
They are
What
incredible.
They are. I love them. I love geometric beading though.
Yeah.
Are you
I
a
do.
geometric beader?
I love geometric beading. I love bead loom work. I love micro macrame, and they're perfect for that. I'd also put them with wire because you can fit quite a few wires through, and what it does visually, it's like a full stop in a sentence, or like punctuation. It just provides a little point of interest in wire work. And adds detail and decoration, so you can use these instead of gemstones.
So your gemstones can go further. They're really robust and strong. They've got a wonderful metallic luster. They look perfect with pearls. They just look so rich. You bought the pearls. They're going to look incredible as well with the black gemstones. They're just so classy. They're just so elegant. And you know what? Rose gold really is so popular. Right out there now in the high-end jewellers. And these are copper, but don't they look very rose gold-esque?
They do. They do, definitely.
They are definitely the perfect alternative to rose gold. They do have the e-coating as well. I have got Debbie in New Jersey. I've got Marilyn. You've got your Sharon. Shirley. Loads of you coming through. Now's the time to check out baskets if you do not want to miss out. Elizabethetta, Marion, Tracy, Hazel. You've all got unchecked baskets. So is Joanna, Michelle, Caroline, Mei Ling, Gail, Chrissy, and lots of anonymous jewellery makers all about the town as well. Naomi, unchecked basket. Check it out, my dear. I don't want any of you missing out on this, because if you miss out, I can't guarantee we're going to get these before Christmas again. I just can't guarantee. I can't make any guarantees about stock at all. COB Cobb D60, your wonderful 700 or 8 to the inch copper beads. Now it's time to give to you. We got a joke. What's the joke? I'll see you in a minute. Have a look at this. Oh, look at that luster. These are fabulous. Oh yeah, instead of bezel, we've put basil strand. Basil! He reminds me of my other half. That's who I live with, Basil Faulty. Oh, no. Yeah, completely insane. I'm Sybil, of course. I'm very calm. Look at these colours. Isn't this fabulous? I love this.
I love that as well. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Rich, and they look expensive, and they look like toucan pieces. If you shop on Gems TV, our sister channel, don't you think these are very toucan? I think they're hand set into that silver as well. It's all hand done, and it looks like something that that a jeweller would create. If you made this into a ring, I do think your customers would think they were very jeweller-esque, and I would use half-round wire, which I'm obsessed with for rings, by the way. I love the half-round silver wire. I think it's fantastic. Now, I love these bezel sets. They would work very well as an individual pendant. And again, look, I would keep it simple with these. I would perhaps put, how would I do this? I would put an eye pin through here, 2 loops, and then chain. I don't want to put wire here because I don't want to make it look handmade. I want it to make it look professional. So put an eye pin through that. I'd use professional mechanisms. My mechanics would be of the professional elements, because I want to keep that that tone throughout it, you know? Yeah,
and I'd also work with sterling silver wire.
Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt.
And findings.
You get little silver beads and spaces in between here. And I actually like the way that's done. I actually think that adds to your inspiration, because perhaps you would strand on like that straight away, start stranding them. I do think they go very well with the pearls. I do. I always think amethyst goes well with pearls.
Yes.
I do think they're going to go very well with your spacer beads.
I know they're different coloured metals, but also with the chain.
Yeah, I actually nearly grabbed that.
Yeah, so earrings with a length of the chain, and then just one of the amethyst on the bottom.
It's
would look
very, very
stunning.
chic, is that look, isn't it?
Really lovely.
Now you're already thundering through on the phone lines. And we haven't seen these semi-bezel sets for a while. What is a semi-bezel set? It's when we put a frame almost around the gemstone. Now semi-bezel, a full bezel, would have the back of it would all be covered as well. But if you do that, you're going to get depth to the colour, as you can see if I put my finger there. But you're going to miss out on that wonderful glow, on that wonderful clarity. That's why we would semi-bezel set rather than give you a full bezel. So if you've got a gemstone that doesn't boast clarity, then a full bezel is great because you get more silver to the piece. But these need light. They need it to travel through so you can make the most beautiful earrings. Look at those cuts, they are wondrous. VCD L80, February's births gemstone. A gemstone said to offer tranquility. Isn't it fabulous? So many different shades of amethyst that we see. I really like the deep ones, and I especially like them with green onyx. I think they're fabulous with green onyx.
Yeah.
I just think there's something really rich and very regal about purple. And I do with green as well. And these could work it very nicely in a hair vine as well, couldn't they? What about putting coloured wire with these in a hair vine? Would this be maybe an Eid headpiece? I think we've got Eid in September. We might have missed Eid September, I'm not sure. But an Eid headpiece would be beautiful, like an Indian headdress. I think there's so much scope for design with things like this, and I think there's so much luxury because you've got the silver and the amethyst as well. And you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, so I don't think there's anything to lose. We're going to give you a little cheeky price drop as well. We're going to go down from the original price to £24.95. All of this, is this brand new? So this is your launch price. When you said original price tag, that's what your recommended price tag, sorry. £24.95, this is your launch price tag. You might have seen this in the Labradorite version. It's the first time you've seen these deep purple amethysts, and they are lovely. Shall I give them a bit of a cant? Shall I cant them? I'm going to cant them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 to the strand, exceptional quality. One of these, if you had to buy a ring, oh, one of these and a pendant, look at the price. You'd pay that for the pendant alone, wouldn't you? Lisby, you've got yours. Leslie, Lorraine, Sandra, Catherine, Gail, Gillian, Linda in Derbyshire, Linda in Staffordshire, VCD, L80, lots of you in for this one. Andrea, you've joined us. It's great to have you all on board with a 30-day money-back guarantee, a free phone number. You've got nothing to lose at all. Unlike Gerard Depardieu with his 14 bottles of wine per day. It's in the paper, he said it. He made the statement.
I can't believe that. That's...
He said he has a 10-minute snooze, a sip of rosé, and he feels fresh as a daisy. That's what was his statement. Oh, I love rosé. Good job I didn't buy you some for your birthday. Martha does not. I still would have drunk it, she says. Do you like a dry wine or a fruity wine, Martha? I'm a dry person, but I got you somewhere in between because I wasn't sure. But I would have pudding with the wine that I gave to you. Not black pudding, that's savoury. I would have a sweet with it. I would have those things that I told you about the strawberries earlier. £24.95, VCD, L80, a wine for all occasions. Now, tell us what you would do with yours. I have got some amazeballs cabochons with some very unusual markings in them. If they were dogs, they would be pedigrees. Now, ooh. I need a... Yes, Mikey, could you please pass me a velvety cushion of which I can place my tiger's eye? I don't know why, but this one's reminded me of the Gruffalo. Have you ever read the book The Gruffalo, Mikey?
I've not read it. I think, well, would I read it? I haven't got
Terrible tusks. Yeah, because it's funny.
Probably not, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a fun kind of thing to read. I do like a bit of Gruffalo. Now, if you have read the book The Gruffalo, this might remind you of it. It's a bit monstrous, isn't it? Wonderful. It's almost like a tiger's got its claws and gone across there. I love these markings. Now look, I've got some more unusual markings. Are they unusual? Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? Then look at these. Oh, look! Look at this! No treatment whatsoever. These are completely natural. I feel like I'm inside a cave of tiger's eye right now. Doesn't it look like a cave? Isn't it wonderful? I've got so many markings. Then look. Blue on this one. Aren't these wondrous? Oh my good grief! The size of this! Look at that! It's a size alright, isn't it?
Huh.
Like a mahogany table. You
it
can
is.
Eat dinner off that.
That's what it reminds me of. Marquetry. You know, where you cut out patterns and stuff out of wood and inlay lots of wood.
Yes.
It's like that.
And it's all sort of marbled together. Yes, it does. Yeah. You get amazing tables and stuff out of it, don't you? Yeah, I do know what you mean. Oval. Oh, listen, you've got loads, but they are all. Look at this one. I can see a face in that. Can you? Wowzers. Isn't that lovely? Oh, I do love these. Now I'm going to lay them out because I've got more and we'll be here all day if I show you all of them. That one is remarkable. I'm getting some, I mean, I'm really seeing some, I mean, look at the size of that. Isn't it amazing? I wish it was as, do you know what? It's more remarkable in my hand than it is on, I am going to have to show you these because they are all really different to each other. Look, this one's got red in it. See the difference, can't you? Tiger's Eye is such a wonderful gemstone, isn't it?
It is. It's fascinating.
I saw some rough cut Tiger's Eye in France. It was really expensive. And it's funny because I thought, why would you want it like that? It was all dull and you couldn't really, you could just see sort of different shapes. I thought, oh, polish that up. Let's have a look at that lovely tiger essence. I think every single one of these should sell out today. Claire just said to me, which one's your favourite one? I don't know, they're all amazing. I'm trying to pick it. You like the stripy one, the Gruffalo one. You like, this is Gruffer. That's a Gruffalo one. But I've got another Gruffalo. This is very owl. It's like an owl, you know, with all the little speckles, like a barn owl.
Feathers and, yeah.
I haven't heard my owls for ages, actually.
No, I haven't heard our owls.
They're asleep.
For long.
Gone into hibernation. Do owls hibernate?
I don't think they do.
No, I don't think they do. Because they come out at Halloween.
Yeah.
Look at that! Wowzers! I think this really is one of the finest examples of cabochons. That's what Tiger's Eye is all about. Claire just said that's what Tiger's Eye is all about. You are going to guaranteed 740 carats of multi-Tiger's Eye, different colours, different shapes, wonderful quality. Price it should be, I'm happy, at $19.95. Look at all the different... You can tell it's a birthday. I think they will all sell out at this price, by the way. Here's a multi-buying price for you. $14.95. Yes, get them now as quickly as you can. You have got an array of some of the most outstanding Tiger's Eye cabochons I have ever seen. We have got such a variety. And look at these, you're going bananas for these. Oh, we're busy on the phone lines. Please bear with on the phone lines. I know it's busy. Just remember you've got a free phone number. Don't panic, because it is a free phone number. You have got some superior quality in this Tiger's Eye. Some of the best Tiger's Eye I've seen, you know. I'm gonna just turn them over and show you that even on the back, you're getting phenomenal. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, these are amazing. Jeffy in Dublin, we'd all like to be with you right now, Jeffy. 10 left. These are gonna sell out if you don't. Check out your basket. Julie, Eileen in Sussex, Joanne in Arizona, Elizabeth in Cambridgeshire, Giselle, you've got 2 in your basket, but you've got to check it out. We've only got 5 left. Jenny and Lennox just joined us. We've now got 4 left. You've got to check out straight away. Sharon in County Durham. If you don't check these out, they're gone. Oh. I think I went for a run at the end of that. Good gracious, you just suddenly came in and went boom, and there were no warning. Don't forget, I've got these massive, massive. How Audrey Hepburn is this? I need that. Moon River. And I love that song too, Kim. Should we sing it to each other? Can you play the guitar? Can you play guitar though? Kim's in today. Does that look quite good with the dress? I love those. Should we do the spinel? I'm coming now. I'm coming, I'm hurrying up. I'm doing it as quick as I can now. A whole metre of black spinel. I love this. It is very classy, very classic. Earrings. When you want to put 3 or 4 strands, in fact, I'm going to show you that. I would almost bunch it up and graduate this in a necklace. You know, so you've got all of these strands in the one neckline. I think I would do that. Bunch it up. I would use this, definitely sections of this in earrings. Look at that sparkle. Now, for me, let's just take it back down. For me, I look at this, like I was saying to you earlier, they're sparklier than any of the black diamonds I got in my collection. I've got 2 black diamond rings I wear all the time. These are sparklier, by far. Now, it's the sparkle that you want from black spinel, and they're very often mistaken. They're often mistaken for black diamonds. Spinel is usually found in ruby and sapphire bearing areas, and they are often in different colours, mistaken for different precious gemstones. They are beautifully classy. Think Chanel, think Chopard, think Gucci, and you're just about in the same wavelength as me with this strand. A whole metre as well. Now let's consider that these have been hand wrapped. These rosary chains, oh, and in sterling silver and gold as well. Real precious metals, incredible gemstones, absolute treasures. Individually wire wrapped. Now that would take me days. I would lose patience every half an hour. It would take me ages. I love rosary linking, but I do choose larger wire and larger gemstones because I'm not I'm not good with the fiddly ones. It's done for you. How much would you pay someone to do that for you? But look at the gemstones that we're including. Already lots of these have gone. They are brand new. Little 3x2, gorgeous, sparkling, wonderfully lustrous. Black spinel. Super classy. Deb, you know what? Noting that these are terribly, wonderfully classy, remembering that these are the wonderful gemstone that is appreciated so wildly by everyone in the gemstone trade, what would you do with your strand of black spinel?
Well, I think just 1 pearl on a length of the chain as an earring. I'd wear it every day. And then I'd have possibly pearls dotted around in a rosary style necklace. Ooh. Around and in between the spinel on the chain. So it's sacrilege really to chop it up, but I would cut it into quite long lengths, probably 3-inch lengths, and just dot it with the pearls as well. So put a pearl in and then add it straight back, maybe with an eye pin. Yep. Yep.
So you're just continuing the chain. It's not sacrilege, I don't think, because you're just adding to it.
Spacing it out and making it into an over the head long style necklace. That'd be beautiful.
It would be absolutely stunning. If you're really posh like Fiona Potter, you might make your glasses chain out of this. Aren't these
what she told you?
That's what she's done, yeah. It looks amazing. Wow. Aren't these beautiful? Aren't they? They're breathtaking, aren't they? They are very glamorous. They are very timeless. They are very chic. Sophistication. They're a little bit Parisian, we want to drink some wine, we want to look gorgeous, and we want to wear these black spinels. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number to be dialing. These are all yours. Now, did you think, like me, that they'd be $24.95? They're only $17.95. This is such a great deal. You've got, let me show you, a great deal of gemstones for an absolutely great deal of a price tag. Look at this, a wonderful value. You've got loads, absolutely loads. A whole metre, in fact. Look, I'm going to wind him up me arm. because you could do something so elaborate. You could do something a bit Egyptian, add some wire through there. I mean, you've got so much value for money here. And you've got such a beautiful sparkly gemstone, there's nothing to lose. Marion in Middlesex thinks so too, because she's got 2 of these, Diana, Shell, Helen, Christine, Gail. I've got Carol, Stewart, Bev, Hazel, Andrea, Jackie, Jennifer, Shona, Stephanie, Karen, Andrew and Monica. I've got Susie in County Down, Jane, Vicky and Jen, Joanne in Arizona. I've got Margaret in Merseyside. I've got Pauline in North Yorkshire. I've got absolutely, it is so lovely to have your company. Thank you so much for shopping with us here at Jewellery Maker. We're going to give you a 30-day money-back guarantee for all those brand new jewellery makers that are on the phone lines for this. You're going to get a free tutorial DVD, a step-by-step book, and a JM magazine with your very first order, because we love you and we want you to stay with us. Look at these. Don't forget to send us your wonderful designs to the Wall of Fame. We adore seeing them. Gives us so much inspiration. You give us ideas too. £17.95 for those. Still loads available, so keep coming through. But we are, Vivian's bought 2 as well. Could it be Vivian Westwood? David and Susan of Caerphilly, Noreen of Dorset, Vera of Derbyshire. You've got yours. Sharon of Gloucestershire, be checking out your basket, my lover. And you, Susie, County Down. Can't be seeing that. Jennifer of Gwent, you've got yours and checked out. Well done. I don't want to see anyone with unchecked baskets for this. You certainly won't regret it. Now, can I do these massive chunky agates? I love these. I was thinking, I don't know whether this is silly, but a big chunky choker. We don't make enough of those, I don't think. If you had your hair up.
Wow.
You know, this is a bit Audrey, isn't it?
That looks amazing, doesn't it? With that dress.
I love the feel of them as well. They feel really great
cool.
against the skin, don't they?
Yeah.
I love that. We don't make enough. How would I clasp it though, de Rudge?
Well, you could make a wirework clasp, or if you probably want a couple of fastenings at the back, because they're so big and heavy. So I'd run probably a couple of rows of beading thread through and put 2 clasps on at the back.
Good idea. And then you could actually lay the bottom flatter so they splay out a bit.
You could,
and the top a bit tighter. So it could be, I think these are amazing. They're massive.
But you could put these little spacer beads in between to keep your cords, your beading thread separated as well, and keep it all,
You've got different colours running through these. Have a look. You've got a huge surface area. Actually, I'm thinking one of these in the centre of the bracelet. But actually, I really like putting these all together. I know it's elaborate, but it is going to be winter. These are giving me goosebumps, look. Can you see my bumps of goose? They are. You see my bruise? I don't know how I got that. I've always got a bruise. Now.
Oh, well, me too.
These could be one of these in a watch style bracelet. I love the idea of chokers. I love the idea of big, chunky bracelets. You'd have to put quite a lot of elastic through there if it is an elastic. But I do like the idea of it being elastic, because I don't want to put a fastening on that. I want it all gemstones. So put 3 or 4 strands. It would take it.
You've got a lot of cords going through, so there's plenty of space, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. Is it a good idea to plait the elastic and then put it through?
I think that might make it a bit fatter, so you might have trouble getting it through. I don't know. I've not tried.
Through individually on a needle, perhaps.
On a needle, darning needle.
I think you should absolutely get these because they're different. They're big, they're chunky, they're statement, they're wintry, they're ready to be wire wrapped, they're ready to be soutaged, they're ready to make a statement in your piece and be a brooch. I think they're fabulous. They should be £13.95 to launch, but we're going to give you a launch price instead of just £11.95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. £1.20 each. I love it. They are huge, great, big, black, agates, genuine gemstones as well. It's all about, there are loads of you in for this one. Linda's bought it. I would buy two, because we don't see them like this. And if you are a fan of big chunky gemstones and you do think that there are several hundred ways in which you could use these, you better buy more than one. $11.95, a great price tag for a phenomenal gem. Do you know what I love? They were really cold when I put them against my skin, and now they've warmed up. They're actually really warm to feel now. They're fantastic, aren't they? My lovely Nick has got hers, Nick Jansen, no relation to Ted. Irene, Hazel, Sonia, Sharon, Linda, Joanne in Arizona's got these. Hello, Joanne. Katrina, you've got yours. Joan, I've got Lisa, Marion, Christine and Carefully's got two. Linda's got two. Deborah, Sarah. I've got Hazel, Jean and Laura and Carol. I've got Sharon of Dorset. Faye, you've got yours. I've got Linda of Buckinghamshire. I've got a jewellery maker from Rhondda Sinontaff. You've got yours. Lorraine in Lincolnshire, you've got yours. Chrissy in the Vale of Glamorgan, you've got yours. $11.95 for big, chunky, mahoosive, gorgeous black striped agate. These are irregular faceted, so you've got a facet we don't see very often. And look, they've all got their own individual identity, which I love. This one almost reminded me of obsidian with the sort of colours. No, that's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, look, you've got a blue-black. Like a blue-black on some of these. Look at that one. That looks a little bit Tiger's Eye-esque, doesn't it, with those sorts of blends? I do like those. I do really like those. I think you've got so many super gemstone strands today. $11.95, great value. Now, I promise you, we are going to have to rifle through these. Black onyx again, love. These are lovely in a necklace on their own as well. These are your more graceful. Sparklers. Now, if you bought the other gemstone of black, strand of black onyx, I actually think these go very well together, because you're getting the sparkle of the facets, and then you're getting that wonderful sort of bubbly texture. Now, these are going to suit rings. These are good because they've got the facets. They're going to go very well with the amethysts that you just bought. These are for your glamorous pieces. These are for your delicate sparklers. Yes. These are going to look good in a full necklace. These are going to be great as earrings. They're going to be wonderful as individual rings. I think they also will look absolutely super. See if you can imagine prong setting that into a ring? Yeah. I think they'll look absolutely super with the pearls. And you know me, I'm so bad at mixing pearls with things. I get all uptight about it. These would be absolutely glamorous and gorgeous, so I'm fine and happy. Plus, I only paid $6.95 for those pearls, so I'm okay to experiment. The facets, the top drilling, you could make a flower out of these. The fact that they will go with any of your precious metals. They're so versatile because of the colour. They're a static colour, but they add a touch of elegance and grace because of those wonderful, sparkling facets. They're just gorgeous. De Bruges, what would you do with yours?
I was actually thinking I'd make them into a flower and use them as a brooch.
A flower and a brooch.
Dramatic black flower brooch.
What precious metal colour would you use with these?
Well, the gold would work nicely because that's a classic combination. The silver would work brilliantly. The rose gold would look amazing with them as well. I haven't got that
one with me. But yeah, you're right. Oh, I've got one rose gold bead here.
Just one?
Yeah.
An escapee.
I've got an escapee there, look. Oh, and he's gone again.
Now you see him, now you don't.
He's a pro at that, I tell you. You know, I just think strands like this are must-have in our collections because I've got that epoxy glue on me, hang on. I just think they're must-have because they're so sparkly. And you know what? When it's going to be winter, we've got things like Halloween. We go out to Halloween balls. A lot of people do. We have got our Christmas dues. A lot of people go on their work Christmas dues ridiculously early. So I don't know when we're going on ours. Perhaps I should host it at my house. What do you think? Perhaps I should do that. You know, then let's not forget Then let's not forget, we got New Year's. We got New Year's Eve. There's all these glamorous events that we've got to think about in the winter.
There are, yes. You don't have the same sort of event, do you, in the summer?
No, you're just out in the sun in the summer. In the winter, we are looking forward to more forward thinking with our outfits, I think. More forward thinking with the events that we're going to, I think. In the summer, it's more about spontaneity, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we're planning these things for the winter. We're planning our elegant ball gowns. 90 carats of beautiful black onyx. These are graduated between 9 to 13 mils, so they'll make a gorgeous taper. And we're going to go down to a wonderful price tag of £9.95. You've got all this gorgeous genuine black onyx for under £10. 0800 644 655 is the number you're already dialing, and I know we're busy today, so join us on the web if you can. It's JewelleryMaker.com. Black is the colour of choice for Chloe's outfit today. She's wearing red shoes with it, and I might add that it does look gorgeous with red. Now, also looking for some fuchsia inspirations. Here we are. That looks lovely. And I'm going to leave this strand with you. We've still got availability. It's time for a bundle whiz. Time for a bundle whiz? Let's do a whiz through on some Labradorite. Now, I particularly love these wheels. Again, I'm detecting red. I am the red Labradorite detective. I'm the red detective today. Aren't they lovely? Aren't they gorgeous? Wouldn't these be amazing in the Alison Tarry shoes? If you're feeling like you haven't been terrified enough lately, she's coming up for you soon. Hello, my love. It's Ali and Ali. It's Ali and Ali. Whoa. It's the 80. That's what you're saying, is it? Da, 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 in case you didn't know what the 18 was. Yeah. So, Ali and Ali, coming up for you. These are fabulous. Then I'm going to give you some rondelles or saucers. These are mermaidial, aren't they?
They are, yes. They'd be the sort of gemstones a mermaid would make an ankle chain out of if she had an ankle.
Mermaid doesn't have an ankle.
No.
She would make them in the hope of some ankles.
She would, yes. That's why I said if she had an ankle, she'd make an ankle chain out of it. But
she wouldn't be a mermaid then, though, would she?
She wouldn't. They come onto land, don't they? Like, is it once a year they're allowed on land, mermaids?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. You see? Yeah. Yeah.
Ariel. Oh,
she came onto the
yeah.
She came on.
But she did keep getting in the bath, the salt bath. I tried that about 4 times when I was little. I got all my mum's molten salt, filled the bath with molten sea salt. She went mad.
I would too.
I just wanted to be a mermaid. A mermaid's tale, a mermaid's treasure cave of gorgeous Labrador essence. You are getting 3 wonderful strands for your stash. Definitely for earrings, definitely for wirework, shoes. We're going to give you the very best deal. How about you pay only £3.32 a strand? How about that? I quite like it, thank you very much. All yours. Not for that price tag, £9.95, because I'd already said £3.32 a strand. VYG, it's a good job for you that I am no good at mathematics. C27, £9.95. Marion, Judith, Diane, you've got yours. Judith's got 2. Tracy, Anonymous, Leslie and Emma, I've got Jewellery Maker in Staffordshire and Lincolnshire. Diana in Greater London Town, you've got 2. £9.95 is all you're paying. Isn't it fab? Isn't it a great opportunity for you? I'll be in Greater London Town this weekend. Maybe I'll come and see you. Maybe I will come and see you. Where are you? Where have you gone? Oh, she's gone now. Oh no, Diana's still. Diana, I'm popping round. £9.95 VYG C27. Linda of Gloucestershire. You've got yours. Janet in Essex, Avril in Essex, Sue in Kent. You've got yours. Reet Petite, is that what you're calling this? Reet Petite. Da, 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 da. Do you know what song I heard this morning I hadn't heard in ages? Itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini, what she wore for the first time today. All right, itsy bit. Oh, am I singing the Timmy Mallet version or the original though? What do you love about Timmy Mallet when you were a kid, Martha?
Nothing.
Little Mallet was called Martha Mallet, and you were excited by that. Do you know what I loved about Timmy Mallet? The best TV I've ever seen, ever, is Singing in the Shower, where they used to take a child, put it in a shower, put freezing cold water on the child, give it a microphone and see how long they would last before they couldn't sing anymore because they were shivering.
I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah, it didn't last long because obviously the cruelty to children people were all over it like a rash. It was cruel, but it was brilliant to watch. £9.95. Being a child, I thought it was funny. Now, as an adult, it's an outrage.
Yeah.
£9.95. Now. Let's see the snow. Let's not sing Christmas songs yet. It might be bad luck. Now I am Marley and Marley. This is a lovely paper. Oh my gosh, this is super soft.
Ooh,
really soft. Feel this, Chloe. You'll like this because you're pregnant. Really soft. Are you trying to eat plaster? My friend tried to take the plaster off her walls and ate some of it when she was pregnant. Yeah, well, of course she's weird. She's my friend Melody. What are you craved for? Come back here. Nothing. Nothing? Aren't you like, oh, I could eat an avocado right now? No.
An avocado. There must be stranger
mine was
things
salmon and potatoes with me. I literally had it every day for about 2 months. Salmon and potatoes. Now. Someone you know ate pumice stone. Yeah, it's something to do with chalky stuff because my friend Melody did that. She took plaster off the wall and ate it. And she ate sand because she wanted the crunch.
That's disgusting.
It is disgusting. She's a horrific person. Yeah, sand. Don't do it, Chloe. Don't do it. There's something about, like, if you want chocolate as iron, like they say stuff. I don't know. I ain't a doctor. Now, you have got... I'm a doctor. I just craved junk when I had my son, though. Something about boys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you eating healthily or not, Chloe?
At home I am, at work I'm not because it's always cake.
Oh, a mix. But would you go for a strawberry rather than a... Because that could indicate a girl. Girls are pretty much more sensible from the off, aren't we, ladies? So you've got the paperclip chain. You've got the wonderful gunmetal chain with these different shaped links than we used to see. Kind of a little bit medieval, that chain.
It is, yeah, yeah.
It looks like something the blacksmiths rustled up for you. Isn't it a lovely noise? This is very Linda, this chain. It's very stylish, isn't it? I'd quite like to make my handbag handle out of this. Isn't that lovely? You get a whole metre of that.
Get loads in that, loads of links.
You do, and if you're practising chainmail, it's good to unlink. So I get 2 of those, do I, Martha? 2 of the pewter, and then you get a black as well. 1 black. So you get all these chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, is that right? 5 chains, disco chains. Should be £20.75. Now, these are aluminium with the colouring of whatever it is, pewter, bronze, and then they're E-coated. HLG C91. £20.75 is not your price tag, it's £9.95 for all of these, so half price. Brilliant! You can use chain in so many different ways though, can't you? Could be jewellery, could be accessories, could be key rings. You know, there's so much to do with chain. De Bruges chain, is it always part of your collections?
Oh yes, because I like having chain as connectors. I use it with my polymer clay, so I embed it in the polymer clay. You can use these chunky chains. Sometimes it's difficult to get the normal size jump rings into perspex designs, and these are just perfect for that. So yeah, chains, all sorts. I love the noise it makes, the layered look. You can make a whole sleeve out of that.
Molly. Whoa. Chain screw, you're doomed for all time. I love a good sing-song. That's probably one of my favourite Christmas movies, that. Is it yours, Mikey?
I like it, Mike.
I've got it, like a million times over. I also like a bit of Home Alone.
It's awesome. I watch every Christmas.
Oh, that's always on.
Now, my dear hearts, Kumihimo. Toi? Ah, oui. Kumihimo. It's a wonderful thing. Now, if you've already got a Kumihimo disc, you need more than one. If you're going to use different, you need more than one, because if you use wire, it will out the prongs, and you can just use that for wire. But then if you're using thicker mediums, the prongs will go out a bit. So I'm going to give to you waxed cord and a small Kumihimo disc, which is my favourite because it's more portable. It's great for the kids. Little hands. Now, I actually turn my Kumihimo disc around because I'm allergic to numbers.
Yeah, I turn it round as well. And I put dots on the other side with nail varnish.
Dots rather than numbers. That's why I should wear you know what? If you are clever, you can do it. It's easy for most people. I go round that way. Now, if you're not sure how to do Kumihimo, please go and have a look on our website. Go to our YouTube channel as well and put perhaps Prue in, Prue Mihimo. Wonderful, that lady, I love her. Sarah Elvin does good Kumihimo too. And you get all these glorious colours. Now, incidentally, my son can Kumihimo. He's 9. I can't yet. I'm yet to be taught to Kumihimo. So I'd quite like the challenge of somebody teaching me how to do this. But De Bruges, are you a Kumihimo girl?
Yes, I love it. And I like using the Eslon cord, and I also use the nylon cords. You know, the huge, whatever they're called.
The reels.
Reels that we used to have.
Love that.
I use those. But we've got some fantastic wax cord and satin cord now, and they give a different texture. And if you mix up the different textured cords, you get really nice patterns coming through, which is it's really interesting to see what you can create with the different cords that we've got.
We've been talking a lot about beaded Kumihimo with the little beads today.
Yep.
This is perfect for that. And even if you're not going to Kumihimo, get this for the amazing deal I'm about to give you on the wax cord, because you can macrame with that. You can add your beads onto it that you've got today, those little wonderful metallic beads. FHG C39. Rainbow Kumihimo. With your Kumihimo ninjas. An incredible $14.95 for the disc and for the wonderful wax cords. This is a great starter pack. Don't forget, we've got loads of Kumihimo disc DVDs available on the website. You've got your numbers there. The mini Kumihimo disc, it's a 4.5-inch diameter, and it's going to make the exact same cord, the exact same thickness. It's just smaller to hold, so you can pop it in your handbag while you're watching the kids play football or do whatever it is they're doing, the clubs, the swimming. Maybe you're waiting for them to come out during the school run, and rather than stand there and not be spoken to, like happens to me in the playground a lot, I'd just rather sit and do something. $14.95. FHGC at 39. You've got 80 metres in total. I'm going to give you a last chance opportunity, a recapalula on the copper beads. Hang on, you made Chloe bend down with the baby. Thanks. Careful with them stretches. She's up and down. Don't help her, Phil, will you? Pregnant woman, you let her carry on. Tell you what. Now. I have got the gold first, last opportunity to see them today. Most of these are gone and sold out, so you're going to have to be quick. 8 to the inch, around 700 that you get to the tube. They're only $11.95. That 8/0 means 8 to the inch, I think. you've got the gold, the classic gold. Let me draw your attention to the fact that they all do look amazing together. And if you just bought the Kumihimo set, get these because they look amazing. Martha's just burst my eardrum by coughing down it. Next time you choke, can you not do it into the microphone that's connected to my ear? Now, I've got the silver for you as well. Last chance to see them today. In your silver, I just can't get over the thought of beaded Kumihimo and the intricate geometric beading. I just love it. $10.95 for the silver. That's a great price tag. Now, Alison Tarr's up next, and she is going to be doing some crazy, amazing things. So please stay tuned. Alison uses a lot of micro macrame. It's the only macrame, actually, Alison Tarr likes doing is micro macrame. So this is the one that she would, I think, be going for. I'll speak on her behalf. She also has the talent of getting her husband, even though not asking, to make a full roast dinner for when she arrives home every time. $8.95 for the copper. COB D60. What was that, DeBruce? Show me, darling.
No, I'm just muttering. I've got one of those too.
What, a husband that makes roasts for you when you come home? Mine's only good at spaghetti bolognese. Oh. So we have that about 6 times a week. Now, I love your crimp bead ring. That's fantastic. Oh, you've used those links. You've done some micro macrame.
It's not that micro because it's the wax cord, so it's a bit chunky for me. But
that's proper 70s macrame. That is.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't it fantastic? I love the weave of this. Now, that's exactly what I was talking about just now with the beads of macrame. It just works, Deb, doesn't it?
It's perfect, yeah, it's perfect. And you'd get so many, if you were doing the micro macrame, you'd get so many of the S-long cords through.
Yes.
It'd be brilliant, I'd love it.
You've got super duper value for your money. You've got, now this is what we gave to De Bruges for challenge today. $15.95. You've got 200 crimp beads. You've got 200 jump rings. You've got a tube of the silver balls that we gave to you earlier. 2 lots of satin cord. No, 1 lot of satin cord, 1 lot of wax cord, and you have got your silver memory wire bundle and that wonderful peacocky chain, which is fab. And you've used, in fact, in the earrings here.
I've also got some in the necklace, but you can't. It's at the top, and also around the tassely bit at the bottom.
There we are, then. There and there.
Yep.
You've also got the crimpage ring. I love that. I've never seen that before. That's fantastic. It's a little
simple.
bit Links of London.
Yeah.
Like that. And then let's have a look at the earrings because we didn't see those. Thank you so much to Deb. When are you back with us, De Bruges?
I think I'm the week after next.
Week after next. Week off.
A week off.
Who gave her a week off?
I'm doing a micro macrame DVD, so I'm
so you're
finishing off my
really
bits for that. It's not now. I'll be working.
You will, just as the gorgeous Alison Tarry and Ali Defoy. Ali and Ali up for you, the A-team, with the most amazing moon and star wirework earpieces. If you love Lord of the Rings, you're going to absolutely go crazy for Alison Tarry this afternoon. Thank you so much for all of your company. I'll be back with you on Monday. Have a fabulous weekend. We will see you at Designer Inspiration same time tomorrow. It's not Designer Inspiration, it's the morning show. Bye, love you.
Hi Jewellery Makers, if you're a Freeview viewer, you can now continue to watch the show live by switching over to channel 64. Our brand new 24-hour channel is available to the majority of homes in the UK, so grab your remote now to make sure you don't miss a thing.